G'day mates, how's it going? I'm back. This one. Yep. Turn you down, you're way too loud. G'day Blake, g'day Simon. An Elden Ring win? People want to watch Pokemon? I guess. On top of that, hold up. I think it lost by a lot. Like, I don't even think it was close. Community? There was 7 votes. And by the looks of it, 1 vote was for Elden Ring. The other 6 were for Pokemon. People like seeing him suffer. Bro, I suffer in Elden Ring too. Just in a different way. Back to Hell Circle of Sheep, pretty much. That was me. Yeah, well it seems you're the only one that voted for Elden Ring. I gave you a vote the other day for Elden Ring, Baldur's Gate, or I don't know. And you all voted for I don't know. So, and I felt like playing Baldur's Gate. You could have voted for Elden Ring, but you didn't. I might play it tomorrow. I don't know. Depends on how I feel. Where is... There it is. That's what I need. Okay. So the minimum today I want to get to is 500. So we're at 300. I want to get 200 encounters done. I'm only saying that because I don't feel too great this morning. So I don't know if I'll be able to do more than that. But if we get to 500 and I still feel alright, then I might continue going. Because of the puppy. What's wrong with him? Nothing wrong with him. Can't blame my dog. He didn't do nothing wrong. Random shiny will not even looking for any. Wish I could find a random shiny. That'd be great. Oh, fuck you, bird. Okay, runaway squirrel. I watched some YouTube stuff yesterday, which is like rare for me at this point. I barely watch anything on YouTube anymore. But I was watching some stuff on Tensura, the slime anime. I've been reading the manga, but like, I think the new season of the anime is pretty much caught up to where the manga is, and that's usually what happens. So I think the first season of the anime came out, and then when it finished, the manga was like nowhere near it. And by the time the manga caught up and passed it, the second season came out and just surpassed the manga again. And that keeps happening. And like the manga caught up and just passed the anime again. And then season 3 has started and it's just already gone past it. Bro, my friend threw a cycle at me. A what? A cycle? Like a bike? Your dog is manipulative? No, he's not. He's fine. How can he be? He doesn't do anything. Squish him like a stress ball? Bro, he would bite you. He doesn't even like people like touching him. I can touch him, but he doesn't like most people touching him. If you touched him too hard, he'd bite the crap out of you. From Gen 3 as yellow. Watch Castlevania episode 1. Does not look good. What? Castlevania is so good, bro. Like, the art style is, you have to get used to it, but the actual, like, story is great. So yeah, I was like, I was watching videos on Tensura, the slime anime. And I already read some of the light novels, so I kind of know what's going to happen. But, like, I had forgot, and these videos were, like, saying things about like the type of power and stuff he's gonna get, which reminded me about it. I was like, oh yeah, forgot about that. Bro, he's gonna get so busted. Like, people thought he was overpowered. Like, now, bro, you don't even know. He gets so busted. A time became a slime. Yeah, that. It's called. Its other name's Tensura. Like, he gets so busted at where he is in the light novels, where I think he's able to make a universe. Like, he's just able to make a universe, like a planet, everything. Like, he's pretty much like a god at this point in the light novels. Like, he gets so strong. Oh, that's really good. Yeah, it is. But it's very frustrating when you read the manga and you catch up and surpass the anime a little bit, and then they're like, oh, the next season's coming out, and you're like, oh, cool. And then they just go so far beyond the manga that the next like year you're just catching up where the anime was. It's annoying. But yeah, he gets busted. Gen 3 in yellow. I already forgot what Gen 3s had that were yellow. I don't know if my brain can function properly yet. Give me a bit. I think I'm getting sick. Because, like, yesterday I ended stream earlier than I wanted because it didn't feel great. And yesterday afternoon and night, oh man, I felt like crap. I felt so bad. Like, I still don't feel great now, but like, not as bad as I did last night. And I have no more Advil, so I can't take Advil to try and get rid of this headache that I've had for the last 3 days. I'm like, how do I explain it? It's a weird state that I'm in. I have like a blocked nose and it's all like hard. But at the same time, I've been sneezing a lot, and when I sneeze, it then makes it runny. So like, I have the worst of both worlds. It's like a weird sick. Stuffy nose, yeah. But it's like, normally you either get like a stuffy nose that's all hard and like hard to breathe, or you get like a runny nose. You know what I mean? You don't usually get both. I've somehow managed to get both. But it's mostly when I sneeze. If I sneeze, I start like, my nose starts running. Yeah, same, I think it's like allergies. Yeah. Well, I don't think mine's allergies because it's getting cold. Normally, when like in summer is usually when hay fever hits me. Summer, autumn. Is it autumn or spring? No, it's spring. I think it's spring. Summer and spring. Only when my hay fever like goes crazy. And my head's really, really hot. In saying that though, it is cold here, and my hands are cold because it's cold, so I can't tell if it's actually hot or if it's just because my hands are cold. I've been sneezing my nose off. Want to cut it off? Hey, I feel that. Like, when my hay fever hits, I hate it. We'll end up like Voldemort. Who doesn't want to be like Voldemort? He was the hero of that story. He just wanted world peace under his rule. Oh god, bird. Like, my sneezes, I hate sneezing because I may have said it before, but when I sneeze really loud and really hard to the point where I'll sneeze and it will hurt like my entire body. Like, it hurts my ribs, it hurts my chest, it hurts my stomach, it hurts everything. That's how hard I sneeze. So I just hate sneezing. So I have a horrible time when hay fever hits. Spawn. Sheep. Come on, sheeple. It's surprising to me how much, like, each season of the slime anime has 24 episodes, right? And it feels like it's like when you think about it, like they've gone through so much stuff. Like, so much stuff has happened that, like, they can't be much left. Bro, there is so much left. Like, there are so many more things that happen in the slime anime that the anime hasn't even got to. I think it's like, at this point, maybe after season 3, maybe it's halfway through. Maybe. Like, so much shit happens in that. Oh, and I seen a poll the other day, yesterday, or I think it was on YouTube. Someone was asking who the most overpowered isekai protagonist is. I think the chilling in another world guy takes the cake. I think he beats Rimuru. I think he possibly beats anyone. Because he has, I don't know if it's a skill or it's an innate ability, I don't know, but he has something where if you attack him with your magic, like, he's already strong enough to survive that magic, but if he does survive and you've attacked him with your magic, he gains that magic. So, like, that's how he beat Hia. She's like a djinn, and no one can physically harm djinns, and no one can harm them with magic either, because they're from a different plane of existence. She hit him with her magic, and he gained djinn magic, and he was able to just beat the shit out of her. And it happens again later on in the manga. He's like, I think it's a demon. A demon attacks them, and he uses demon magic, and it's the same thing. Anything that can harm demons is demon magic. And he attacks him with his demon magic, and he gets his demon magic, and he just shits on him. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, it's a new anime coming out, but the manga's been coming out for a very long time. And it's called, like, Chilling in Another World something. Hold up. I'll look up the actual title. But it's like, I know it has chilling in the name. And the main character in it, he gets isekai to another world. He's supposed to be like their hero. But then they throw him out because 2 people got summoned and they think it's the other guy. Okay, it's called Chilling in My 30s After Getting Fired from the... No, that's not it. Chilling... Here it is. Chilling in Another World with... Is this it? Or are the names too long? Yeah, here it is. Chilling in Another World with level 2 super cheap powers. Yeah. That's it. Do you ever think why you can't catch fainted Pokemon? Because I think they have to be conscious. Like, do you mean dead? Because the way I look at it is when they're fainted like that, they're dead. Like, they're dead, right? Because in the anime, you can't catch them when they're fainted. Right? But in the game, you can't. So the way I see it is in the game, they actually die. That's my opinion. Because how else would you explain it? And the way I look at it is, to be able to catch a Pokemon, they have to be at least semi-conscious. That's why they get knocked unconscious. Because they're still semi-conscious. Because they get turned into data. But in the game, you know, you just murk them. Hey, back to this anime. It's just come out, it's new. But yeah, the manga's been coming out for years. I've been reading it for years. And yeah, one of the skills he gets, he gets hit with magic, any magic. And if he lives, then, like, if he survives it, he then gains that magic. And, like, it's not even limited to the magic of the world. Because, like, the demons don't even live in their world. They live in a different world. They live in a demon world. And they come to his world and hit him with demon magic, and he just gains demon magic. So I think he's, like, the new busted isekai protagonist. He's definitely, like, I feel like Rimuru could hit him with anything. And as long as he survives it, which at this point he probably will, because he's, like, so strong, he'll just gain that magic. And then, oh, and by the way, once he's gained the magic has no effect on him anymore. Because he could set up a barrier to, like, stop that magic with the magic he just learned. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, you want overpowered protagonists, there you go. It's like as overpowered as they get. I think he does it with the Jin. He gets Jin magic, and then he just, like, she shoots more magic at him. He just puts up a Jin shield, like a shield made of Jin magic. So if he absorbed a tiny bit of every type of magic, he would just be invincible. Yeah, pretty much. But, like, I don't think he absorbs the magic. He just gets hit by it, right? So he experiences the magic, and once he just gets it. But not even, like, say they hit him with fire magic. He doesn't gain fire magic. He gains all magic of that magic type. So he gains fire, water, earth, wind, like all of it. So, like, with the Jin magic, she hit him with, like, light magic, and he just gained Jin magic in general. So he was able to, like, that's why he was able to just start beating on her with his hands. Just beating the shit out of this Jin. It's the same thing with the demon. The demon hit him with his magic, which I think was like strings or something, and he just gained demon magic in general. Like, he has, like, a system, like, you know how Rimuru has, like, Raphael? That's like a system in his head that will, like, help explain things to him. This guy has a similar thing. He has, like, a system that, like, once he's learnt the magic, the system just will automatically tell him what the best magic to use is at the time. And also tell him all the magics he's just learnt. So yeah, that's why I think he's probably stronger than Rimuru. Like, he's probably the most overpowered protagonist that we've seen. Especially since his stats. You see his stats at one point, and all of his stats in every category is infinite. And at the time, he just thought it was like a weird symbol. He didn't realize it was infinite. He's literally, his HP, his magic, his strength, everything is infinite. So that's why I reckon, like, Rimuru could hit him with anything, and he would survive. Because how do you kill someone who has infinite health? And on top of that, he probably has, like, infinite damage reduction or something like that too. In saying that though, I think Rimuru, at the point in the light novels that he is, I think he's also invincible. Use sheer cold. Yeah. Like, I think one of the recent light novels or something, Rimuru got, like, more damage nullification to the point where now he just has absolute damage nullification, which just means that he can't get injured by anything. He can't get injured by magic, can't get injured by physical attacks, can't get injured by anything. So I think he's also similar. So I'm not even sure if they're probably equal, but like I feel like the chilling in another world guys stuff is like better, because Rimuru has to eat people to get their magic, whereas that guy just gets hit by it, he gets it. I'm not gonna go to school tomorrow. I can't walk because of the bike throwing it. Okay. Rub some dirt on it, princess. Bro, my sister ran over my leg with a car right before I had to go to school. Like, she was dropping us off at school. Did that? Yeah. And she ran over my leg. And I just got out and went to school. And I had like a giant, like, purple bruise up my leg for a couple days. Low battery? Shut up. Lie to me. Where's that charger? I think this one's it. Finished school yesterday. G'day Layla, how's it going? What happened to the audio? Oh, it crashed. It does that every now and then, I don't know why. One pump, shake it off? Yeah, pretty much. You should just shake it off. Be a man. Go to school, rub some dirt on it. Still no luck? Yeah, pretty much. It's a curse though, so we have to figure out how to break it. Talking about anime doesn't seem to be helping. Oh, I'm excited for the next episode of what's it called? It's like Moonlit something? Tsukamichi Moonlight Fantasy. The next episode of that is going to be awesome. Like, I've been waiting for it in the manga, for him to finally meet the other heroes. And the manga, like, the anime now is past where the manga was. So, like, it seems like the next episode he's going to meet the heroes finally. And he's also meeting the hero that I think he actually knows. Because I think he knows one of them, and I don't think he knows the other one. The other one might know who he is, but I don't think he knows who he is. I can't walk, go pee. You got another leg, hop. What's wrong with you? Excuses. Bro, I got my toenail ripped off, right? The doctor said, you should get someone to drive you here. It's going to be painful to go home. And I went, it won't be that painful. It'll be fine. I drove to the doctor's. He stuck his needles in to deaden it. Worked. He ripped my toenail off. And then he goes, are they here to pick you up? I went, nah, I'm driving home. I went and got in my car. Got halfway home because I live like 30 minutes away from the doctor. Bro, got halfway home. That shit stung so bad. And it was on my right foot, which is the foot you use to drive. It sucked. I still made it home. I just ended up using the handbrake instead of using the foot brake. Yeah, that fucking stuff that deadened it, that wore off quick. One of my knees is broken. You can get over that. You have another knee. What's wrong with you? You just plow through the pain. That's all you do. Knee's actually broken. It probably isn't. He's probably just being over dramatic, like a little princess. How's everyone's day? Good? Simon's isn't, but is everyone else's day good? Oh, I can only spit on one more sheep or fox. My day's pretty good. That's good. I mean, other than me feeling kind of sick, my day's been alright so far. My dog had the runs last night. I thought I was going to wake up to him shitting on the floor. And he wasn't, so that's a plus. God damn it. Fucking bird. I will break your knee. It's not broken. I think it's just severely swollen. See? Told you. Princess. Not actually broken. Speak for the trees. If you don't stop, sir, I will break both of your knees. Inspired me to start my own Shinylocke. Start it now. That's good. I hope I inspire heaps of people to do it. It's so much fun. Fucking bird. Hopefully it doesn't take you 9 months. At this point we've had a baby. And eventually that baby will be a sheep. Hopefully. Or a fox. Or a bird. Or a squirrel. Or what else is on this route? Or a worm? Can't remember what else. Oh. Oh my god, why are all the birds spawning now? Fuck off. No one wants you. So ugly. Go away, squirrels. Nick it. Bake also works too. I mean it does, but like, how are you gonna put him in the oven? How are you just gonna put just his knees in the oven? Are you gonna break them off and then put them in the oven? I'm considering getting a camera, right? To have a webcam. Not for me. You won't be seeing me if I do it. But I kind of want to set it up at the end of my lounge. Because as of recently, it might not happen so much in summer, but because it's winter, both dogs have been like sleeping on the lounge next to me. And so if I have a webcam, you guys can just stare at the dogs sleeping the entire stream. Well, they don't sleep the entire stream. They do other things, but yeah. I'm not telling him to move if that's what you... Is that what you harassing me for? Because he's laying right in the middle of the lounge? I'm not moving him. He looks comfy. Sorry. Find somewhere else to sleep. Is what do? You cut them off and then you put them in the oven? Well, you're going to have to. But yeah, it'd probably be a pretty boring webcam anyway, because literally they just sleep. They might sit up and scratch themselves every now and then, or like yip. They do that too. They yip. Oh, and they harass me. They sit next to me and harass me. Because they want to be petted or sit on me. Where would you even put it? So like, where I'm sitting right now, I'm sitting in front of 2 monitors, right? And my microphone and all this. Right next to me to my right is a lounge. An L-shaped lounge. Oh, I'm sorry. Sofa. But I have a table at the end of that. But even if I don't have a table, I could probably find like a camera stand or something, I would put it there and face it down the lounge. Because they normally, one sleeps right next to me, the other one sleeps behind it on the lounge. So you'd probably be able to see both of them the entire stream. But if not, you'd definitely be able to see one of them. Because there's always at least one of them on the lounge when I'm streaming. Talking about on the screen, I'd probably just put it where the PNG guy is. I feel like you guys would probably rather see that than the PNG guy. Ah, fucking bird. But yeah, the only thing is, it'd probably be boring because they don't really move. The only time they move is like when they want to annoy me, when they want attention. Which is like maybe like once or twice every stream. Especially Asta. Asta always wants to try and sit on me. But the only reason I'm hesitant about it, right, is because Asta has a really long tail, right, that he doesn't pay any attention to, and the amount of times he's knocked things over just with his tail, I'm afraid that he would knock it over and face reveal me. This is the only reason why I'm like, I don't really want to. Because I am 100% certain he will end up knocking it over. Doctor tape exists? Bro, that won't help. Oh, duct tape. Yeah, that won't help. Bro, you do not understand the force of this dog's tail. Like, it's long, and it's, like, thick. And when he gets excited and happy, oh my god, there's nothing stopping it. Like he's been standing, like when he was little. This isn't even when he's like now. This is when he was like little. He was like standing where like in front of my dad, and he was excited to see me, and his tail was going, and it was whacking my dad in the shins. It bruised my dad's shins. Because of how hard his tail was wagging. Like, we call his tail the whip. Because like if he's standing next to you and he wags his tail, it hurts sometimes. Like I'm pretty certain duct tape wouldn't help him. I need to like super glue it. Which I don't really want to. Like super glue might work, but tape won't. Tape won't work for shit. Well, Layla, if you're still here, what game are you shiny looking? Because I'm contemplating shiny looking Violet again. Because I don't know. I feel like shiny looking something, and I think that's the only one that I'm willing to reset. Shield? It's not a bad one. But to be honest, I say that, but I've never nuzlocked through Shield yet. This was the first one I was doing, like a nuzlocke through, and I'm still stuck here. So I can say with confidence that nuzlocking Sword can get hard when you get to Bay and her Machamp. She can fucking destroy you. But I'm not certain. Is it Alistair? I don't know is Alistair hard in Nuzlocke? God damn it. It is Alistair? Is he hard? He has a Gengar. feel like it could be hard, right? Because yeah, the main issue I had in my Nuzlocke was Bay. And a fucking Machamp. The G-Max Gengar was difficult the first time I did it. Yeah, I thought he would be. Depends on your team. Well, if we get the sheep or the fox, we've got a solid team member. Because, like, maybe the sheep can learn a dark move. I don't know. I haven't looked at his moveset. And he's a normal type, which means he won't get hit by ghost moves. But I feel like he would have... He'd probably have a poison move, right? He can be okay and pretty much very, very hard. Okay. Well, I thought Bay was like... Because I've Nuzlocked before. And I got to Bay, and Bay destroyed me. And this was like off stream. But I was like super under leveled because I was like, ah, she's got fighting types. This won't be hard. And then she just shat on me. So when I did Nuzlocke it on stream, I was like trying to be like careful about it. But I only had Surfetched and Farfetch'd. And Farfetch'd is also a normal type. So it's like, wasn't the greatest to send into a fucking fighting gym. But yeah, she still like destroyed me. And I think I was at level. I'm pretty certain I was at level, and like I also had in my head that, oh, I'm a fighting type too, this shouldn't be too hard. No, it was. Bay's no joke. She's also best girl in this game. Oop, sheep. I need to scare you away. Go away. Who's your best girl in this game? In Sword and Shield. And then also, who's your best girl in Scarlet and Violet? Sword and Shield, for me, it's Bay. And in Scarlet and Violet, it's Dendra. And if I had to choose between Bay and Dendra, I'm choosing Dendra. I'm so sad that Dendra didn't have more of like a role in Scarlet and Violet, and I was hoping she would get like more of a role in the DLC, and she didn't really, and it made me so sad. It's such a good character, and they're like, yeah, let's just not do anything with her. Shield is Melanie, the ice mummy, and Scarlet is the electric gym. Iono. I've lost all respect for you. Out of Scarlet and Violet, Iono is the one character I hate. I hate her. She's so annoying. Like, I know people like the psychic lady. I can't remember what her name is. Was she psychic or was she... Yeah, she was psychic, right? But she had a fairy type. Did she turn psychic? I think. She's like a model. And everyone liked her. And I'm fine with that. But like Iono? Bro. Oh my god. She drives me insane. I like her design. Well, you like her sharp teeth? Or do you like her hair color or just her clothes? Bro, I hate her. She's also another one that, like, depending on your team that you've gotten in your Nuzlocke, she can be either easy or hard. Like, I think I had a run where she was like destroying me, and I beat her with the last Pokemon I had, and then I had another run where I just shat on her. So yeah, she's another one. It's like, it's hard to say if she's a tough trainer or not. Sheep. It's just a unique design. Fair enough. But do you like her personality? Because I fucking hate it. When I saw her design in the trailer, I was like, oh, it's alright. And then I was also like, oh cool, she's like a streamer. And then I played the game and I was like, oh my god, I hate this woman. Like, is that how Japanese streamers act? I don't think I've seen maybe one like American streamer that acts the way she does. But yeah, she drives me nuts. Let me know when you're ready for the game, I'm guessing. Okay. Ooh, more. Personality is off. She's too into it and fangirl. Yeah, she's like, try hard. That's what I'd say. She tries way too hard. And she's like too high energy. Like there is high energy streamers, but like not to her extent. She's insane. Oh, and also the fact that like she like just does things with her fans. When have you ever known like a streamer to be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go outside and do this like thing with my fans and everything's gonna go smoothly and go well? Never. Because like you don't know if they're gonna be crazy. No streamer would risk doing that. The electric Pokemon suit her though? Yeah, I guess. I was gonna say maybe fairy, but no, not really. It's electric because she's like crazy high energy. Actually, now that you say that, and now I've pointed that out, that actually makes a lot more sense why she has like crazy high energy. Because she's the electric gym leader. I just never got past her annoying fucking attitude. Couldn't think of anything else. But yeah, now that I think about it, that actually does suit her. Do you have best girl, Blake? In Sword and Shield? And Scarlet and Violet? And why is it Bay and Dendra? Is Dendra a fighting type? She is, right? Because she has like the purple pants guy. Can't think of his name. Medicham? She's like fighting type, right? God damn it. I think the only fighting type gym leader, like female, that I don't think is best girl is, what's her name? Maylene? From Gen 4. I'm not a huge fan of her. Fucking Naruto's dad is fucking best girl in Gen 4. I mean, Cynthia's up there too. I completely forgot about Cynthia. But if I had to choose between Cynthia and Volkner? Is that his name? I'm choosing Volkner. He's definitely best girl. I don't know if I have best in either. If I had to choose, I would choose Maureen and Penny. Oh, Maureen is the... I was going to say, who the fuck is Maureen? She's the goth girl, right? In this? Penny. Penny. Who's Penny? Is Penny the Eevee girl? Or are you like girls that are depressed? That's what I'm getting from that. Both those girls are like quiet and depressed. You worry that they're going to commit suicide. Run, squirrel. Do you not find a single shiny yet? Yeah, not yet. Not even a random shiny. So in nearly 12,000 encounters, I haven't even found like just a random bird, squirrel, bug. I haven't found anything. I haven't found a single shiny. Which is like insane. The fact that you said goth girl making me weak and said to my opinion, it's fine. Everyone has a type. Like, I like muscle mummies. I like girls with muscles. I don't know if that was clear from my choices being Bay and Dendra. And like, not a lot of people like that. But when I was in high school, I used to like goth girls. Dated a bunch of them. Throwing all my luck at you, bro? I don't need it. You keep your luck. You need it more than I do. Are you very patient? Or very stubborn? Right? Because if you're not very patient or stubborn, then you need the luck more than I do. Because I am incredibly stubborn. And I will hunt this thing to the end of time. Till I get it. I will never stop hunting this thing. I want to go correct this stupid. I meant to say... What? Reconsider? I'm lost. We're like 3 sentences deep now, and I've forgotten what the last 4 sentences were. You gotta remember, I'm an idiot playing video games. Okay, there's a lot of birds. She want more? Nickit or Wooloo? Well, I have a shiny Thievul. I don't have a shiny Nickit, so I'd still need to get a Nickit, but I've never gotten a shiny Wooloo or Double, so I would prefer the Wooloo and Double. I've also never used Wooloo and Double. Whereas I've used Thievul, so I feel like it would be interesting. Autocorrect is stupid, I meant to say reconsider. Yeah, when? What word did it change? And how far back? Oh, we can just move on. Is there any more Goth Girls in Pokemon that you like? Oh, I always like the like, I think everyone likes the flying type gym leader in Gen 5. Ooh, Cheetos. Ah, Cheetos are a lie. But I always liked the electric gym leader in Gen 5. She was my top girl in Gen 5. I can't remember what her name was. Weak was the one that got messed up by autocorrect? Wait, it autocorrected weak? Wait, you tried to write reconsider and it autocorrected it to weak? What? How does that work? That doesn't make any sense. In saying that though, I tried to write duck. I was texting someone the other day. And I saw a duck. I was like, yo, you should have seen this duck. It was so... like, it was so big. And for some reason, it auto-corrected duck to fuck. So, like, I sent a text to someone saying, you should have seen this fuck. It was so big. So, like, my autocorrect is, like, the opposite. It corrects, like, normal words to, like, swear words. What did I type the other day? I think I typed Vicks cream or something. And it autocorrected it to vaginal scream or something like that. Something stupid like that. I just remember it had vaginal or vagina in the word. It corrected like a normal word to that. Like, my autocorrect is fucking weird. Just called you weak. Yeah, well. I'm just baffled at autocorrect as well. Yeah. Sometimes autocorrect is like... It autocorrects a word and you're like, why? How'd you get here from there? That don't make no sense. Or have you had the times where it autocorrects an entire sentence? I've had that. Oh, thanks, Miles. That's the first time I've seen a YouTube one in a while. Normally they don't come up. Yeah, I think it autocorrected a full sentence one day. About... I think I was talking about like how... Like we had meat or something in the freezer and it was like starting to decompose. Just like mince that my dad put in the freezer and just forgot about. It was like starting to like rot and like, yeah, decompose. Or whatever. It's like, it looked disgusting. And it like redid the whole sentence to something about like zombies and dead people or something. It was really weird. I've only ever named Shiny Nickit Silver. Well, every time I say it, I think of Silver Fox. But I write it silver as in like, if you've watched Black Clover, Noel Silver. So S-I-L-V-A. I write silver like that. Just to be different. Autocorrect battle to tobacco. Okay. Another weird one. What was it the other day? I think I tried to write... I typed as. Like AS. And it corrected it to arse. ASS. And because I just wrote AS and then I forgot what I was going to write and left the message and just left it, went away. Because my phone you can like save messages for later. But when it came back it just said ASS, arse, and I was like, what was I going to send to this? What was I going to send? What? And it confused the shit out of me. Yeah, mine's the opposite. Like normally, like my sister was typing and she typed fuck. And she texted me something and I think it said truck. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And because it corrected fuck to truck. But mine's the opposite. I could write truck and it would probably correct it to fuck. Because I say fuck so much. Even in like my texts. Then my phone's like, oh no, yeah, he probably meant to swear. Even if like you read the sentence and it makes no sense that fuck would even be there. My phone's like, yeah, this makes sense. I assume it also goes off like Google searches and stuff. The amount of like weird shit that I Google on my phone or on my computer or whatever. Like, my phone probably is like, thinks there's something wrong with me. Autocorrect is this dumb? Yeah. Autocorrect is so dumb. Like, sometimes it's okay, because it will autocorrect a word that you've, like, accidentally put an extra letter in. And you're like, oh, whoops, I didn't mean that. And that's fine. But when it autocorrects it to, like, it changes the word completely to a word that doesn't even make sense in the sentence. You're like, how the fuck did you get here? How'd you read that sentence and go, yeah, this word makes sense? Because isn't that what it's supposed to do? It's supposed to, like, read the entire sentence, isn't it? And figure out what word you were trying to write. That's how it works? Yeah, that's what I thought. But I've had several times where, like, it's just put, like, the weirdest word in a sentence. Like, in the middle of a sentence that's just like, what? That doesn't make sense. I also like the, I don't know what they're called. When someone texts you and it gives you like a quick pop-up of like text messages to send back. I always find that funny too. Because like I've had people say like, oh, I'm gonna come round to your house today, right? And you would think like the quick pop-up things would be like, oh, okay. Or like, what time? I get pop-ups like, why? So I just send them. When I see them, I just send them to my friends. And they respond back with like, what? And then I explained to them that it was like, that was the pop-up thing. And I thought it was really funny. So I sent it. Just because it's hilarious. Because it is. It's like, what? Why does my phone think this is an appropriate answer? Oh, what was the other one? Oh, my friend texted me like he was going to go to his girlfriend's house or something before he stopped in here. I was like, in my brain, I'm like, okay. But the auto thing came up. And the auto thing was like, I love you too. I was like, what? So I sent that to him. Like, whenever I get a random thing like that, I always send it. Always. If it makes me laugh and confuses me, I'm sending it. So yeah, he was like, send me that. And then I just sent him, I love you too. It's fucking... I'm weird, bro. I send them weird shit all the time. I send them gifts. Just random gifts. They'll send me things like they'll tell me like they're going to lunch with someone, and then I'll just send them like the most random gift you've ever seen that makes no sense. Doesn't have anything to do with lunch or anything. I do it all the time. Just because it entertains me and I find it funny. Like, I've done it to Simon on Discord. He sends me messages and then I'll just send him a random GIF because I think it's hilarious. One of my favorites is there's a GIF of this Krispy Kreme donut that's like dripping with like cream or whatever it is. I just send that randomly. Someone will say, hey, are you having a good day? And I'll just send them that GIF of that donut. Oh, and the monkey. There's like this weird stuffed monkey, white monkey. And then underneath is the caption, why? I use that a lot. I think that's hilarious. I like to confuse people. I think that's what I'm getting at. If I can confuse people, I find that entertaining. I don't know why, but I do. And that makes me laugh. Because I'm sitting there going, they're probably sitting there thinking, what the fuck is this? And it makes me laugh. I don't know if anybody else gets that. The first ever Pokemon game was Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Oh, bro. Sorry. I apologize for the Pokemon community. I thought it was how all games worked. My niece's first Pokemon game was Let's Go as well. And because of it, she likes Pokemon. Like, she likes the look of Pokemon, but she doesn't like Pokemon games. And I wish she would, because I think she would get into it. Boom. Wait, was that 9? No, that was 7, right? 7? 8. What number was that? Hold up, I gotta watch back. Yeah, it was 7. Let's go to where? Let's go Pikachu and Eevee. Come on, Simon. I've been playing Pokemon for ages now on the channel, and you've been watching. You need to catch up on your Pokemon lore. At least recognize the games. Oh, I need to take this jumper off. It's getting kind of warm now. Oh no, I've run out of pee-pee. Gotta go back to Mum. Get some cuddles so she can give me back my pee-pee. Yeah, my arm's stuck. The Pikachu and Eevee weren't real? You mean the Pokemon? Or you mean the games? What? How could you think Pikachu wasn't real? He's their mascot. How does that make any sense? Ah, crap! I forgot about my PP. Oh no. I've run out of PP and now I'm struggling. Oh, I've taken serious damage from not having my PP. What? What? Huh? That's what I say to your what? What? Ah, crap! I hit him again. No. My PP. Right thing before you speaking? Why? I find it funny. The amount of times I've said things and then realized after I've said them that I shouldn't have said them. Bro, you can make like a compilation at this point of like quotes. I've said so much weird crap. Oh, I did it again. No! My PP! Don't die. Okay, I cannot do it again. Oh. I know it's hard without your PP. But you gotta stop trying to kill yourself. Okay, I just need to run away from this one. When you run away. Yep, the Bino. Great. Reminds me that we have no more PP. Okay. Now. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. If I don't see it, it doesn't exist. Oh, thank God. Run past the pervert. Yeah, you creep. Don't smile at me. Give Mum cuddles so she can help us regain our PP. And Mother, I would like some cuddles. Perfect. Carry onward. Yes, onward to Route 1. Don't you stare at me, you creep. You guy's a pervert. Staring at little girls. I'm onto you. I'm a delicate little flower. How could he stare at me like that? Squirrel. Cheetos. Ooh! Sheep. Fuck everything else. There's a sheep down here. Give it to me. Ah, fuck you. What's some other weird shit that I've said? I've said some weird shit. I think I've said on several occasions that I have emotional support pee. When I need to go to the bath, like when I need to take a pee. I just call it my emotional support pee. I think that was during like... was that during Elden Ring I first said that? No! No! Fuck you, worm. It's really easy to say things that sound sus, okay? And not realize that it sounds sus until after you've said it. Especially when you don't have a filter like me. Holy shit. Yeah, that spider is working hard. Holy crap. There is a spider web going from my roof, which is like... how high is my roof? Like 8-9 foot? He's like gone down with his web. And he's connected it to my computer desk. I only just noticed this. Bro, he's dedicated. All power to you. Going to start a shield nuzlocke? Okay. You'll have to explain what a nuzlocke is. No, I'm only joking. I can't talk. I misspelled shiny. So... I wish you luck. What is it, a Shinylocke or is it just a normal nuzlocke? And then if it is a normal nuzlocke, right? See, this is what I always had trouble with Sword and Shield doing nuzlocks. Is that, do you count the Pokemon that spawn, right, in the open world? Because I did one time where whenever I'd walk into a new route, before I'd get in there, I would close my eyes and stumble around until I ran into something. Right? And then I had other times where I didn't even count them, and I just went into the random encounter grass. Because that's the problem with, like, the open world stuff, is that you can pick, like, what you want from what spawns. And I wouldn't be surprised if, like, Pokemon did that, thinking, like, oh, now they can't nuzlocke, because nothing's random. I think I have a grenade in my nose. Okay. Oh, I found out yesterday some dude, like, I think it was in Russia. It was like a chemistry student, and he chewed a lot of Chewy. And he went to put Chewy in his mouth, and turned out he put, like, this other thing in his mouth that was like a tiny explosive, and blew his head up. So, like, yeah, you know. Just thought you guys would want to know. Also, how do you do the wild area? Like, how are you going to do that? Because I've decided I'm allowed to catch one thing in the entire wild area. Chewy? Yeah, Chewy. I'm eating fruit snacks right now. I am now afraid. Yeah, he should be. Oh, he didn't... The tiny explosive thing he had, he was making it. Because he was a chemistry student. It was like chemicals or something. And it reacted when he bit down on it and blew his head up. But it was like next to where he leaves his Chewy. Would all the progress go away if I close my game down? You mean like the shiny hunting progress? You need to kill 500 of them, right? Like knock out 500. If you save the game and then like turn it off and come back to it later, it still counts. So like I'll kill this thing and then I'll show you. Mine probably like, mine have to be like 999 or whatever. Just realized I'm the only one that doesn't play Pokemon. Yeah, pretty much. That's why you always lose in the votes. I feel like a majority of my audience at this point is Pokemon. Because people like Pokemon. It's not our fault that you're weird. Pokedex. Okay. So, to get this Pokedex right, you have to go to like route to the next town or whatever. And then you get it off the professor. So it says number battled 999. And then how many of these have I fought? Yeah, 999. There you go. You need to get that to 500. But yeah, if you save it and then come back later on, it doesn't like reset everything. It remembers all the ones you've killed. You don't have to do it in one go. Hey, what? Hey. It's not my fault. Maybe you should try playing Pokemon. You might like it. There's all sorts of different Pokemon too. There's Pokemon for everybody. Oh, I don't have the Pokedex? Yeah, so you get it if you go past this route. You go to the professor. You just do some dialogue with her and Leon, I think. And once the dialogue there is done, she gives you the Pokedex. So you don't have to go to Route 2. You just have to go to that town. And then once you get the Pokedex, that's when... Because that's why I went and got the Pokedex. Because I was curious on how many I'd killed. Once you have it, you can just go in the Pokedex and see. don't have Nintendo. You mean a Switch? Nintendo's a company. You have a computer? Yeah. If you have a computer, you can get an emulator. No. What do you have a PlayStation 5 or something? You realize the Switch is like way cheaper. Do you even have a phone? Oh yeah, you can play Pokemon Go. Wait, can you get emulators on your phone? You probably could. But you need a beefy phone though, right? Or an emulator on your phone. You can play Pokemon Go and Pokemon Unite. I don't really recommend Unite. What's Unite based on? There's another game. Is it... What's the fuck's that game called? League of Legends? Is it like League of Legends? Is that what... Is that the game that's kind of like Unite? There's a game that's like Unite. It was popular. And then they made a Pokemon version. That's it, right? Oh, he might not. He might like Unite, because I think you play like shoot 'em up games, right? I feel like if anyone plays shoot 'em up games, they might like Unite. It's not League of Legends at all. What's the one that's like it? There's a game like it. I can't remember what it is. But boring after quite a while. Assuming that's what you meant. Pokemon Go? Yeah, it does. It gets boring because, like, unless you have the funds to travel overseas, you just get the same Pokemon over and over again. But I've kind of, like, stopped playing it because they got rid of... They made it so you could do, like, 5 raids a day or something. And made it so you can't buy passes anymore. Or you can buy, like, a limited amount. Which I think is stupid. Because I had so much fun with the remote raids. I've only fought 147 Wooloos and 42 Nickets. Yeah, that's what I mean. Nickets are the rare spawn. I think they're a 5% chance at spawning. And I think Wooloos are like, what, 40 or 50%? Something stupid like that. That's why Wooloos spawn like crazy. But yeah, I think once you've killed 100, you're more likely to see the Cheeto dust. And once you've killed 500, the odds increase. But the odds only increase for the ones that are covered in Cheeto dust. Which, as you can see from like my stream, they barely spawn still. Because I think you have to still kill 100 of them to get them. Like, once you've got to 500, I think you have to kill 100 more sheep to get a Cheeto dust to spawn. Something like that. I travel quite a lot, but ran... What? Ran put of Pokemon space? Oh, you ran out of Pokemon space. Yeah, that happens. And that costs money. Same with the bag storage. Same sort of stuff. Cheeto dust? You've seen the Cheeto dust. It's when they're like covered in like an orange glow. Looks like Cheeto dust. But Cheeto dust is a lie. We've seen so many Cheeto dust Nickets and Wooloos, and not a single one has been shiny. And they're the ones with the increased odds. Gives you watts. Yeah, that's it. Those ones. They're the only ones with increased odds once you've hit 500. Yes, I've seen Cheeto dust in Cheeto packets. Well, then you should know what I'm talking about. You'll see one again eventually anyway. They spawn every now and then. The sheep are kind of hard to see when they're Cheeto dust. Because they're so fat. The Nickets are easy. The squirrels, I think, are probably the easiest. Those and the birds. They're the easiest ones to see. Eventually when you've killed enough of them, you'll get to 999, which is like the maximum amount the Pokédex will show you've killed. And eventually you can get to where I'm at. You can have a no thank you that is almost level 50 and one-shots everything. Fuck you. Stupid squirrel. Next time I see a Cheeto dust, I won't just immediately run into it. I'll show you. Unless we get the shiny first. No, we won't. I'm not that lucky. We haven't hit 12,000 yet, so I can't get it. Oh, fuck off. You suck, birds. I hate you. Ooh, a Nickit. Gimme. Oh. The weather here is so weird. I'm cold, but I'm hot. Like, the wind is cold, but, like, in this room, it's hot. I don't know how to explain it. Like, there's, like, cool breeze, but it's like, kind of hot in this room. Only hot in this room, though, because of the computer. How many hours have you been playing for? I've been playing for 4.5. So, sometimes when I'm done streaming, I don't save, which means all those hours I played are gone. Like, I didn't save after last stream because I didn't want like I didn't want it to like start crashing again. And I don't. If I save it, will it tell me? There we go. So I played for 148 hours, 30 minutes. That's what that is, right? And I haven't, but I haven't, like, saved every time. So there's still, like, a couple hours that I'm missing. Bro, I told you, we've been doing this for fucking, for 9 months. Like, that wasn't a joke. This has been going on for 9 months. We're almost at 12,000 encounters. 420, bro. People think it's patience, right? They think I'm patient or something? No, I'm not. I'm stubborn. I'm incredibly stubborn. I will not lose to this sheep. I will win, and I will get this sheep. And then I don't even care if it dies in the first battle after I get it. But I will get it. I will make sure I get this damn sheep. Because if I do not, then it wins. And that's unacceptable. Cheeto does Pokemon have a higher chance of being shiny? I'm running into everyone. Yeah. I said the same thing, but they spawn very rarely, even after you've hit 500. What I mean, I think the way it works is once you've hit 500, you still have to kill like 100 of them. And I think if you do what I'm doing, where you rotate between sheep and Nickits, I think every time, so say you kill 50 sheep, right? I think after you kill a single Nickit, it like resets the sheep count back down to 0 for the Cheeto thing. So it's probably better if you just pick like Wooloo or Nickit and only kill those. You're probably more likely to find Cheetos from that. I think. Not 100% certain, but like from what I've seen, I barely find Cheeto. So that's the only thing I can think of. And I think it's like every 100 or so that you kill. Or maybe it starts at 50. Maybe after you've killed 50, the chances of Cheetos increase. And then it increases at 100 and keeps going like that. But yeah, the way that the shiny odds work is once you've hit 500. It's like the max odds. It increases it to the max, which is like... I think it's only like half. I think it knocks it from like 4,000 to 2,000 or something like that. That's still better than 1 in 4,000. Yeah. Oh, and if you're hunting Nickit and Wooloo, I recommend Wooloo, just simply because it spawns way more. My Thwacky is level 23 and isn't even one-shotting a level 6 sheep. Yeah, I had the same thing. Wasn't until like, I think I got to like 25 maybe? I started like one-shotting things. Yeah, it took ages for me to start one-shotting. Especially when once you've evolved into the 3rd evolution, you one-shot everything with like everything. Because I think I was using Pound at one point. Or am I still using Pound? I don't remember. But yeah, you could just one-shot everything. Was it Pound or Quick Attack? Whatever it was. Yeah, Pound. I just one-shot shit with Pound once I evolved in the 3rd stage. Did I? I didn't mark that guy, did I? So this one will be 28. Get pounded. Ugh. Pounded that sheep into tomorrow. More sheep. See what I mean? We haven't found a Cheeto guy yet. But it doesn't bother me because Cheetos are a lie. They don't work. Gonna go, it's 11. Fine. You don't like Pokemon anyway. You should try a Pokemon game. There's many ways you can play Pokemon. If you have friends that have a Switch, just borrow one of theirs. For a day or something. Give it a try. Like, the only time my niece plays Pokemon is when she comes over here. Because she doesn't have her own Switch. Well, she does, but she doesn't have Pokemon on it. As I will try. Good. Sorry I couldn't show you Cheetos. Blame Pokemon, not me. Not my fault. My friends are dumbasses? Okay. But you're friends with them, so what does that make you? Tushy? Oh, come on, no sheep spawned? What? Friends. Give him a break, he's still in school. And he hates it when I correct him all the time. Look at all the sheep. Oh my god, it's a sheep party. Look at this. This is the cool kids club. I usually pick Sobble, but I'm going to pick Scorbunny. Ugh. Scorbunny's good. Cinderace is good. I liked Scorbunny's design when it was announced. Then I saw Cinderace and I was like, I don't like that. I hate that. Why did they make that? I think I like Grookey. Like if I was to go back and play for real again, I would pick Grookey. And Rillaboom. I think Sword and Shield is where I finally went, you know what? I think I'm going to stop picking the fire types every single generation. Because that's what I used to do. No matter what. I would like always pick the fire starters. And most of the time it was always because I'd see the first evolution and always thought they were like really cute or really cool. And was like, yeah, that'll turn into something dope. So I'd just always pick it. But yeah, when I picked Cyndaquil and Hisui because Cyndaquil is my favorite fire starter of all time. So I was kind of biased with that one. But once it turned into a fire ghost type, when I found out that Fuecoco was turning into a fire ghost type, I was like, yeah, okay, I'm not picking Fuecoco. And then on top of that, I like ducks. And Quaxley was also announced, and I thought, oh my god, yes. And then I heard it turn into a fighting type, and I was like, hell yes. And I was not disappointed when it evolved either. Quaquaval is awesome. Eventually Egg Hunt Shiny Grookey. Oh yeah, I have I think I have all three. I think I have Grookey, Thwackey, and Rillaboom. In speed, when how come they do not change the text speed so too fast? What? What? Talking about in Pokemon? Quaxley evolution line is just ballet. No, it's is that Carnival? It's like that. No, Carnival. It's like that dancing. What's that dancing? I used to know the name of it. I can't think of the name of it now. Can dance? Dances? Something like that? It's like that. In speed runs, how come they do not change the text speed to fast? I don't know. Normally they do, right? Because like the text wastes time. And it's better to waste that little bit of time at the start to change it. I don't know. Maybe the person you watched wasn't, I don't know, wasn't good. Or didn't think about that? I don't know. Quaquaval is like my favorite Pokemon from Gen 9. Easy. Masquerada is my favorite of the three, honestly. I just like Sprigatito. Yeah, I liked him as well, the little green weed cat. He was kind of cute. But I couldn't get past Quaxley, the duck. I have a thing for ducks. And then, yeah, the fighting type. I love fighting types. So yeah, the minute I heard it was fighting type, I was like, yeah. So that's like every generation that I've ever played, I've always picked the fire starter. Always, right? Like my first go of every generation, it's always been the fire starter. And then I think the first time I ever chose something that wasn't the fire starter was probably my second playthrough of like Pokemon Pearl. And it was Turtwig, and then Turtwig became my favorite for Pearl. So now I'll always pick Turtwig. And yeah, so this Gen 9 was literally the first time ever that my first playthrough I had ever picked any other starter besides the fire type. And it was the water type. Like, I think Fuecoco is cute. I hate the way that the last evolution is. What the fuck's the last evolution called again? Fire Croc? Whatever. Say the meme version of its name. I dare you. What? Weed Cat? I already said Weed Cat. Ooh! I didn't mean to touch that thing. What's the crocodile's name? I can't remember it. Anyway, that thing. I hate it. I think it looks ugly. I don't know. They turned like such a cute crocodile into like a cute little croc into that. That's gross. They got worse each evolution. Yeah. Oh, I thought the second evolution was like... It was clearly worse than the first, but it was entertaining enough that I was like, oh, yeah, fair enough. Like, the sombrero thing was funny. So I was like... Yeah, you know. But yeah, the last evolution, I hate it. Hate it. Love it. Oh, bro, I can't stand it. I think it looks gross. Looks like a fucking clown. Like a clown crocodile. That's all I see when I look at it. Is a clown. Nick it. In saying that though, I like Quaquaval, so... And I feel like a lot of people hate Quaquaval. I renamed it Mexican Frog temporarily. I don't even know what... I had a shiny one, I don't know what I named it. I barely used it though. I think I only ever used it in the Ghost Gym. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think I did. Because I used Quaquaval in the Ice Gym. Like, that was the only time I ever used it. Because, like, I had all three starters on my Shinylocke. I hunted for all three of them. Has there been any more news about the Legends, the new Legends game that they're making or whatever? I haven't been paying attention to it. I've been like staying off Twitter and everything. It's like, I don't even know. All I remember is like they announced it. Did they announce the starters that are in it? Got so many squirrels. There's no new news. Okay. But, oh, Cheeto! There we go. That's what Cheetos look like. Run, squirrel. But Cheetos are a lie. Yep, see? Told you. So they haven't, like, announced the starter Pokemon that's in it? 'Cause I think we can... Like, once they announce the starters, I think it's pretty safe to say that they have new, final evolutions. Ah, fuck off. Couldn't summon another Nickit? Fuck you, bird. Fucking squirrels. Sheep. Yeah, because I try and stay away from stuff. Like, I didn't know what Quaxley and all that turned into. All I knew was their typings. That was it. So I went off their typings to pick which one. Well, their typings and the first, like, evolution. Because, like, I was gonna go Fuecoco. The minute I saw it, I was like, well, looks like I'm going with the Fire starter again. And then, yeah, then I found out it turned into a ghost type. And I was like, yep, no thank you. Because we just had a ghost type with Typhlosion. So I didn't want to repeat. And I'm still like waiting for the day that we get a good electric fighting or a or an electric fire type. Or a fighting fairy. Fighting fairy would be cool too. I think they're the three main ones I want. Zoroa? What about Zoroa? What about the electric cat? Oh, you mean Zeraora. That's just an electric type. It doesn't have the fighting typing. It should, but it doesn't. It's just a pure electric type. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. He's like a... Is he a cat? He's more like a monkey, right? It's like an electric monkey? Maybe he's like an electric monkey cat. But yeah, he's a pure electric type. The first is not a monkey, it's definitely a cat. What cats do you know that stand on two legs? That was a stupid thing to say. Masquerada stands on two legs. Bro, the way it like... Have you seen the movie it's in? It jumps around like a monkey. It swings through trees and stuff like a monkey. I'm Googling it. Google Sensei, please tell me. Is he a monkey? You're trying to say Incineroar? Incineroar is fire fighting. No, fire dark. Zeraora. Okay. Yeah, he's pure electric type. No, what animal? What animal is Zeraora? Should I name it? Yeah, I guess. It's a bipedal feline. Really? What is it? What cat is it based on? Primarily black fur. What? Hold up. That's black? That looks grey to me. Oh, maybe it means they're like stripes. What cat is it? It's not telling me what cat it is. It's just saying feline. Is it supposed to be based on like a leopard or something like that? Maybe. What's the cat that's in trees? That's like leopard, right? So maybe it's based on like a leopard? Like that's the animal? Because in the movie it's in, it's jumping through trees and like swinging around like a monkey. Jaguar? Yeah, it could be a jaguar actually. That would make sense with the white one then. No. Is there white jaguars? Because I know that there's snow leopards and cloud leopards. And leopards are yellow, right? Aren't jaguars black? So wouldn't it be more like a leopard? Because leopards have dots, but they're yellow or orange with like black. And then the shiny is like white with black. Which reminds me of like a... Hold up. I'm looking up a jaguar. I don't know what color they are. Why do I think jaguars are black? Oh no, they are orange. It could be a jaguar. Is there a white jaguar? Hold up. What? It'd have to be albino then. There is? Do white jaguars exist? Albino or white jaguars are also exist. Oh, okay, they do. Oh, okay, so it could be a jaguar. What's the black one then? We have a picture. Someone took a picture of a black jaguar in like a rainforest or something. And like we have like a really good picture. Like we have it like framed in that in our house. Is black jaguar a real animal? Black jaguar is actually what? Actually exactly the same as a regular jaguar, except for its coloring. Okay, so a black jaguar is literally just a jaguar that's just black. But a white jaguar is different from a jaguar? How does that make sense? I mean, I assume they're going to be rare, though. Yeah, this jaguar picture I'm seeing, he mean. He mean mugging. But like, cloud leopard is like one of my favorite like animals. And I think they're extinct now. Well, they're going extinct? Yeah. Are they extinct yet? A cloud leopard's aggressive. They're a big cat. What are you talking about? How many are left? Okay, here we go. Oh, there's less than 10,000. Okay, they're not extinct yet. They're like a tinier version of a leopard, but they're more like in the trees and stuff. Interesting. Okay. I give it to you. He's probably a jaguar. But he could be a jaguar or a leopard. Either or. But he's not a monkey. The internet says he's not a monkey. Ooh, sheep. Was that a Nickit over there? Did I see a Nickit over there? So yeah, the first electric fighting type they made was Pawmi. Pawmi, Pawmo, and Pawmot. Right? And their whole thing is they will revive a teammate. Don't they die though? It's like, oh, it is a Nickit. It's like self-sacrifice sort of thing. I don't know how it works. I never used one. But it was so disappointing. When I saw it, I was like, oh, a Pikachu clone. Okay, whatever. That's fine. And then when I found out it was fighting type as well, I was like, no. Why? Why is this the first fighting electric type? It was like that meme. I can't believe you've done this. They like, you know, they took my dream and then they were like, you know, we're going to shit on it and then we're going to light it on fire. Because like they took my dream, they shat on it, right? Because I was like, this thing is a stupid electric fighting type. And then I caught one and evolved it. And I was like, bro, this thing doesn't even like evolve. It just stands up. Then that's when they lit it on fire. And then like later on when it evolves for the second time and its hair just grows a little bit and gets a little bit bigger, that's when they pissed on it to put the fire out. Just stands up and grows hair when it was. Yeah, exactly. Ruined it. They could have made the like, because you imagine like an electric fighting type, and you imagine like something like really fucking cool, like Zeraora, and then they made that this chubby little rat that it's like a pacifist fighting type. That's what it reminds me of. Like it's a fighting type that doesn't want to fight. There's actually a whole ton of evolutions that just are that. Oh yeah, I know. But that, I feel like that one's the most atrocious. Especially since like you have to run it around for like 1,000 steps to get it to evolve. You have to put so much effort into like doing that. Tapu Koko is fighting electric? No, he's not. Is he? Aren't they all fairy? Fairy? No. Is he? Hold up. I never used Tapu Koko, so I don't know. I think I caught him and then just put him in the box. Tapu Koko. What typing are you? They are all fairy? That's what I thought. Yeah, he's electric fairy. Because there's electric fairy, there's fighting fairy with Tapu Bulu, there's water fairy with Tapu Fini, and then what's the other one? What the fuck's the other Tapu? And what's its type? Looks nothing like a fairy? Yeah, pretty much. Tapu Lele? Is Tapu Lele just fairy? What's Tapu Lele? I'm googling it. Tapu Lele? What are you? Is it just fairy? He just looks fairy. What is it? Psychic fairy? Oh, it is psychic fairy. Okay, interesting. So yeah, there's only one electric fighting. And it's a disappointment. Ow. Oh, I just sneezed. Bro. Oh, I don't know if that cleared my nose or if that made my nose worse. But I do know there's no electric fire type. Like, I know that one for sure. Because I've wanted one for ages. And I've always, like, hoped that it would be a starter. Like, I hope that at one point they just, like... They just take the starters, right? Fire, water, grass. And they just... Final evolution, just add electric to all three of them. So it's fire, electric, water, electric, grass, electric. Like, I just think that'd be cool. Because people's, like, arguments is that, like, they won't give electric to a fire starter because they count electric as a starting type. Just give it all three. Solves the problem, doesn't it? All three of them get the same secondary typing, then it doesn't matter, does it? Also, I think I was talking about, like, if they make a region in Australia and, like, some Pokemon that they should make, like a Bilby. I think a Bilby would make, like, a perfect Route 1 normal type. But if they do, they should bring, like, I'm trying to think of his name. The frilled neck lizard guy. What's his name? I should remember his name. I actually like him. Something Lisk, right? From Gen 6. They should bring him, but, like, give him a new evolution. Or, like, a third evolution or something. Or a split evolution. Whereas, like, the fucking climate of Australia has, like, made him evolve differently. Because he was always cool. Heliolisk. That's it, right? Same with Kamala, like, if they make, like, a regional Kamala for the Australian region, just please do anything but what they did with that thing. Like, that thing sucks. Fuck you, squirrels. Rotten hell. I just keep running? Oh, okay, there's a Nickit. Goddamn bird. What place do you guys want him to go to next? Like, if it was based on a real place. Because I think some people want him to go to India, right? Because of the whole, like, Koparaja thing? Thinking America? They've already been to America. I wouldn't want them to go back to somewhere they've already done. Unless it's like Japan. I don't mind if they go back to Japan. Because they could just like take another region of Japan. But like, I don't really want them to go back to America. Whoops. I want them to go to somewhere new. What was that? I'm lost. Oh, if they... The next game, right? Will be a completely new region. Like Gen 10. Where do you want them to go? Like said America, but they've already been to America. So I don't really want them to go back there. I want them to go to somewhere new. Like Australia or India. Vietnam? Okay, why? Interesting choice. Is there a lot of, like, strange animals there? I feel like the place has got to be somewhere that's chockers with animals, right? Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Like, Australia has so many weird fucking animals that I'm amazed they haven't come here yet. Isn't that just the war from X and Y? What, Vietnam? It's really pretty. Fair enough. I've never been there. I mean, they don't have to go to Vietnam when, like, Pokemon's not like Assassin's Creed. They don't go to, like, historical times. They do whatever they want in their games. Like, that's why there was a war in X and Y. I don't know, I've just always thought that, like, the places that they choose should also be places that have, like, lots of animals. Because otherwise they'd have to, like, introduce animals that aren't really native. I mean, they do that anyway, don't they? With, like, Koimala in fucking the Hawaiian, like, Hawaii region or whatever. What was, that was, like, Sun and Moon, right? It's supposed to be, like, Hawaii or whatever. And they introduced a fucking koala. Because you know how native they are to Hawaii. I guess they could just fucking put a whole bunch of shit. What animals are there in Vietnam? Is there like a lot of monkeys? What else would be in Vietnam? Like bats? I think there's gotta be a lot of bats. Right? Maybe? Native Vietnam animals? Oh yeah, let's have a look. So the first things that come up are native Vietnamese animals. Okay. Oh, elephants. What? There's elephants in... Sun bear! What? Everyone loves sun bears. That'd be awesome. The Vietnam War? What? No, we're just talking about... Wait, Hornbill? Isn't that the... Oh no, that's not it. What's the crocodile, like, chicken? Is that Shoebill? What the fuck is a... What? Pangolin? What is that? It's like a... armadillo thing. What? A Burmese python, I could have guessed that. Asian water monitor. The hell is a slow loris? Oh, it's a monkey. It's like Julian. Water buffalo? Vietnam has water buffaloes? Crocodile. Vietnamese mossy frog. Flying squirrel. We have those. What else? A gua? What? What is this? It's an Asian cattle species related to the common water buffalo. Oh, okay. It just says birds. What? It just says birds and monkeys. It doesn't tell you exactly what monkeys and birds they have. Tiger? Vietnam has tigers? What? You motherfuckers are worried about Australia. Oh, yeah, I remember those animals. Yeah. That was a... What is this? Sayola? Spider horn Asian unicorn. Well, what? What is this? One of the world's rarest mammals. The animal can be compared to an antelope. Oh, I see it now. The picture's like really bad and small. Ah, that thing's cool. And it's just turtles and spiders. Okay. Spinner dolphin. What is a spinner dolphin? Doesn't even have a picture. Wait, hold up. What's a spinner dolphin? Spinner dolphin. What do you look like? Just looks like a dolphin. This is that normal dolphin. But he jumps out of the water and spins. I guess that's where he gets his name? Okay, that's weird. It's just a snakes. There are a few that would make cool Pokemon. Oh yeah, for sure. Monkeys always make for cool Pokemon. A tiger Pokemon, another one would be great. A water buffalo type guy would be cool. That Sayola thing, the like antelope type guy, he'd be cool. Make one of them. I don't really care about flying squirrels. Oh, they also have water buffalo. But this Slow Loris guy, the King Julian looking motherfucker, you can make one of them. For frog, frogs always make good Pokemon. This pangolin thing, it's like an armadillo looking guy, he would make a good Pokemon. The hornbill would make a good bird Pokemon. Asian water monitor, I want more fucking giant lizard type Pokemon like that. Elephants always make good Pokemon, and a sun bear. I reckon the sun bear could probably be like a starter. And he could be like the fire type. Because like the sun, they're called sun bear because of like the yellow dot on their chest. That could just be like an actual sun on his chest. You know what I mean? He'd make good fire starter. Yeah, okay. I'm sold. Vietnam seems like might be an alright place to do a Pokemon region. What's the place with the crocodile bird? I need to know what this thing's name is now. It's gonna bug me. Is it Shoebill? I find them so interesting. Is it Shoebill? Shoebill. Yeah, it's Shoebill. This motherfucker. This dude is creepy as. He looks like he would like snatch up and kill your baby and stare at you and eat it. And like just expect you to be happy about it. Like this dude is like fucking where does it come from? This dude's mean, bro. Extinct. They're not extinct. I'm pretty certain there's videos of them. Location? Freshwater swamps in Africa from South Sudan and Zambia. Okay, so they're from Africa. That makes fucking sense. That makes a lot of sense. Bro, those guys are mean. They're a good bird. Make a fucking Pokemon out of that guy. Is Shubo? Yeah. That dude mean. I need to draw those Sun Bear starters now. Bro, they would make a good fire starter, I reckon. And then, Water Monitor would make a good water starter. But not like this fucking idiot. Make it so like it's all on all fours still. The last evolution. And then what would make a good grass starter? Hold up. What were the other animals? We could figure this out. No, Pangolian would probably be a better ground type, right? Maybe the Slow Loris? The King Julian looking guy? Maybe him? Or the Saola, the like antelope looking guy. They'd probably make good grass types, right? But yeah, the Asian water monitor for the water type and the sun bear for the fire type. Also, I always like mons that don't make sense. Like if you take a frog and then make it a fire type. Things like that. So like if we ever get like a platypus Pokemon, I want it to be like just a weird type that makes no sense. Like a fire type. Just because I think like that would be hilarious. And it would be interesting what they come up with. You have Discord or something? I could send them to you. I do have Discord. I don't know how to get my thing though. What is my name on here? I don't know how to look it up. I'm Discord illiterate. I'm not good with Discord. I'm barely good at messaging people. And even then I just use GIFs most of the time. I have Twitter. That's on the channel. You can send it to me on Twitter. Shape. Oh my god, I have so many notifications. Okay. Yeah, it works? Okay. I have a bunch of different things. I have Patreon, I have Twitter, I have Discord. I don't really use Discord. I don't really use Twitter either, to be honest. But if you send it to me on Twitter, it'd give me a notification. What else do I have? I have a Kick, I have Twitch, I have a bunch of stuff. What does your dog on your profile pic look like? It has bunny ears? My profile pic? On what? On Twitter? What's my profile picture? Let's have a look. It's been forever since I've been on Twitter. No, it's not Twitter. Do you mean on Discord? Yo, why is Finstar so hot? Bro, what the fuck is wrong with Twitter? Bro, okay, I understand why I don't really go on Twitter now. That's so much. I'm talking about Layla's? Ah. I know I have a dog. One of my dogs is my profile picture for something. I don't know what it is. Hold up. Can I go to my channel real quick? What do I have on here? I have Twitter, Kick, Twitch, TikTok, Patreon. That's what I have. I do have Discord, but I barely use it. mostly use it just to make that PNG guy move. Australian Shepherd. Oh my god. Do you have Australian Shepherd? Really? I want one so bad. I love Australian Shepherds. You mean the ones that are like multicolored and have like blue eyes? Fucking love them. Australian Shepherd. Get a picture up. Oh god, I love them. They're so cute. I don't have one, but character is one. Oh man, I love them so much. If I was to, so like, I don't, my dogs are adopted, right? Asta was given to me because he was thrown away. Panda was from the RSPCA. But if I was to like buy a dog, like a puppy or just a dog, go out of my way to buy one, it'd be an Australian Shepherd, for sure. Like, I love these dogs. Hold up. I'm getting a picture up. Getting a picture up for people who like watch the VOD. I have to, so you guys can see it. See how beautiful these guys are. Look at it. They're so pretty. And they have such like blue eyes. Look at how cute this thing is. Look at it. Oh, I love it so much. God, I love them. They're so adorable. Don't get me wrong, my dogs are great. But like, they're no Australian Shepherd. Do you think an Australian Shepherd Pokemon would look cool? Probably. I don't think they'd do it though. I think they go too general with like their dog Pokemon. Where like you wouldn't even be able to tell if it is an Australian Shepherd. You know what I mean? Like clearly Yamper is a Corgi. Once it evolves, it could be any fucking dog. You know what I mean? It's the same thing with like Rockruff. Rockruff could be a wolf, could be a dog, could be fucking anything. If you ask me, he looks a lot like Bolto from that Bolto movie, whatever dog he is. Probably some mutt mix. I think pretty much like all dogs are cute though. Go back to getting Twitter. Okay. Like, oh wait, what? Oh no! I've run out of PP! No! I'm gonna struggle now and hurt myself because I have no more PP. Yeah, I think all dogs can be cute, no matter what breed they are, and you could always find something you love in every dog breed too, except for Chihuahuas and Pomeranians. They're spawns of Satan, and anyone who likes them is insane. But like, I always liked the Australian Shepherd because of like the patchwork coat and like the blue eyes. I really like the blue eyes that they have. And I was never really a fan of dogs with brown eyes. And like just brown eyes in general, actually. I'm just not a big fan of. God damn it, why is it when I have no more PP that you guys fucking spawn? But I got Panda. Panda has like chocolate brown eyes. I don't think I should attack you. I think I might die if I do. Panda has like chocolate brown eyes. And ever since I got her, I like brown eyes now. Like she's got beautiful brown eyes. I think I just didn't really like them because I didn't look at them enough. Ah, fuck you, bird. But yeah, since I got her, she like, you know, sits on me a lot and wants cuddles. So she stares at me a lot. Like we have staring competitions all the time. She like loves it. And she doesn't understand the rules either because she blinks all the time, which is against the rules. But yeah, she like stares, she just stares at you for no reason. So like, I've gotten used to... Did I just see that right? Hold up. No, I don't want to talk to you again. I didn't save it after I turned off autosave. Wait, no, it does save. What? Okay, I'm saving again. Fuck you. So yeah, she made me like brown eyes. And I've never met a dog before with green eyes. But Asta has green eyes. And they're very like I love green eyes on like women or men. So like when I seen he had green eyes, I was like, oh my god, I love this dog. Like they're beautiful green eyes too. So yeah, he's like the first dog I've ever seen green eyes on. I had water in my mouth and you made me spit. Yeah, because I'm pretty good at that. I think I'm kind of funny sometimes. Wait, what did I say? Was it talking about eyes? Fuck you, squirrel. Bro, the only time I've ever like done like a spit take that like wasn't on purpose was I was watching. Have you ever seen the movie Tucker and Dale versus Evil? Please tell me you've seen it. It's one of the funniest movies ever. Spawns of Satan. They are spawns of Satan. I hate them. My mother's favorite dog is a Pomeranian. Like dog breed. She now really likes Kelpies because she has a Kelpie. And she like loves her dog. And she didn't think she would. She's never been a big fan of big breeds. She's always liked little breeds. But she had a Pomeranian when I was young. Bro, that thing was a fucking nightmare. It hated everyone but my mum. It was just a little ball of fluff with like the biggest attitude you've ever seen. Like little dogs have the biggest attitudes and they're nightmares. Just followed you, thanks. I don't really post much on there. Do I post anything on there actually? I don't even know. I would if like, you know, if I didn't turn Twitter on and then see like just the absolute most horrendous garbage you've ever seen. Like I seen a smoking hot picture of Finstar and then after that it was just nothing but garbage for like 30 tweets. I was like, what is this shit? I don't fucking get it. So normally that happens. I turn it on, look at that and then go, yeah, okay. And I just turn it off. Twitter is a fucking cesspool. Oh, what? So yeah, I've had bad experiences with Pomeranian, and one of my grandmother had a Chihuahua, and it was the same thing. It loved my grandfather, and that was it. Everyone else was like enemy number one. Which animal was the grass one? Either the, what was it called? The antelope guy? Saola? S-A-O-L-A, or the slow loris. Slow loris is kind of like, you know, King Julian from Madagascar? What are those things called? Lemurs? It's kind of like one of them. It's like a monkey thing. But the Sayola thing is like an antelope type guy. But yeah, I pretty much, I like all breeds of dogs, except for those two. That's it. Do not like Pomeranians, and I do not like Chihuahuas. Monkey. Pretty much. Do you get that from Connor's stream? I'm trying to think of all. I've had Red Cattle Dog. I've had Pomeranian. I've had Jack Russell Terrier. Trying to think what else. Oh, we had a what's it called? Blue Staffy, I think it was called. That was probably the dumbest dog we had, was the Blue Staffy. He was fucking... Bro, that dude would try and run through a brick wall if you let him. I'll do the Sayola? Yeah, okay. Because we've already had a grass monkey anyway. Now I've had a normal Staffy too. Well, I say normal Staffy. Oh, are they called Australian Staffies? What are they, actually? Little chubby, short Staffy. If I just write Staffy. Yeah, like these guys. Yeah, just a normal Staffy. Just short, little stubby, chubby little Staffy. We had one of them. And now I have Panda, who is a American Staffy crossed with a Border Collie. And then Asta, who is a Kelpie crossed with God knows what. At this point, I think German Shepherd. If it takes this long for the first gym, how long do you think it will take for the entire game? Save file? Do you mean mine? I have no idea, bro. We haven't even got the first Pokemon yet. Should I do all 3 evolutions? If you want. It's up to you. You do what you want. It's your will, bro. You do you. I don't like telling people what to do. And I don't like people telling me what to do, either. So, if you ever ask me, like, I'll give you suggestions, but I won't, like, say, you should do this. And if, just so you know, if anyone comes in my stream and says, hey, you should trade with me, or you should go do this, or you should go do that, I will probably do the exact opposite, or tell them no. I had an Elden Ring stream where a guy come in and he wouldn't shut up about going and fighting some boss. He said, oh, it's just to the right of you, just walk that way. And I jumped off the cliff. I walked to the left and jumped off the cliff. Because he wouldn't stop. That's the way I do things. The minute anyone tells me to do anything, I don't want to do it. My Elden streams recently, Simon's been telling me bosses to go fight, and I've been going to do it because I don't know what I'm supposed to do next. So that's why I've been listening to him. Because I asked him to tell me. Like, that's different. But if I haven't asked you, and you're just trying to tell me to do something, I'm not going to do it. You may need to spit out of my water, and yeah. Yeah, I'm a menace. Like, if we come up to like a fork in the road and it's left and right, and before I get to it and ask you guys which way should I go, if someone says like, oh, you should go right, I'll go left. But most of the time I don't ask anyway, I always go left, because left is always right. That's just the way it is. You know, until it isn't. It's the same thing with votes, right? If I put 3 things, like 3 options for you guys to vote, and two of those options end up at 50-50, I will always do the third option that no one voted for. Because I think that's funny. That you end up with a stream that you guys didn't want because you couldn't decide and made it 50-50. I've done that several times. Sheep. I think we'll go to 600 encounters and then I'll end stream because I think it'll be close to like 4 hours nearly. I'm gonna guess quarter to 4. Yeah. So 3 hours 45 minutes roughly, I think. When we get to 600. Yeah, that's by the way, that's why I also have trouble like working a normal job. Because I don't like listening to people. So like if I start a normal job and they tell me like this is how we do this and we do it like this, and you've told me on the first day and like I get it. You don't have to tell me again. You don't have to come back and keep reminding me. The minute they start doing that, I get annoyed. And I speak back a lot. I get in trouble. Because I just don't care. Like one of my last jobs. The guy who was the boss. I called him a fucking idiot one day. I called him a dumb cunt. I called him, there was like 5 different occasions where I called him, like swore at him and called him like an idiot pretty much, but like in a worse way. Just because what he said was really stupid. And instead of saying like, hey, that's not right, we should do this, I was like, you're a fucking idiot. This is how it is, you moron. Yeah, people don't like working with me. That's why this, if I can make this a job, this will work out fine. Because I don't have to, like, work with anyone. Like, I could just talk to you guys, and you guys enjoy me being a menace. Oh, one of my dogs farted. That fucking stinks. I'm going to assume it's you because you're licking your bum hole. Yeah. Don't get excited over that. Fart ass. I don't know what you want from me. Oh, Jesus. You have to do that right next to the microphone? Hmm? Ew, you licked my face. Stop it. Oh, your breath stinks. Jesus Christ. Cheetos! Cheetos are a lie. Yeah, as long as you guys keep finding me entertaining. Okay, calm down. I'm trying to talk. I'll keep streaming. Or like, if I don't find it fun anymore, I'll probably stop streaming. But I don't think I'll ever not find this fun. Yeah, I don't think there'll be a day where I don't find this fun. Also, I said I might stream Elden Ring tomorrow, but if we get to 600 encounters, I might stream this again and try and get to 12,000 encounters tomorrow. Maybe. We'll see. What do you guys want? My dogs are acting up. Oh, fucking hell. It's ruining my mojo, bro. Summon more sheep. What are you doing over there? I like Pokemon stream tomorrow. Maybe we'll get it up to 12,000. Well, that's what I'm hoping. Because I think I've said it already, but the first or second stream, I said that we're not going to get the shiny till after 12,000 encounters. And it was a joke. Well, it's not a joke anymore. So yeah, now I am convinced that that's what's happening. That I've like cursed myself. In saying that, I also think I hold the record now for the longest shiny hunt on Route 1 of Sword and Shield. I've gotta. There can't be anybody who has gone 12,000 encounters and still not found a shiny. So I am the best at being the worst. Go on, nick it. Like, I've Googled it, and I think the closest thing I found was one guy who did 6,000. I've almost doubled it. And on my first go, too. Like, it's just how good I am. Are you a Cheeto guy? I don't want to run into it, but it's Cheetos. And it's a lie. Cheetos are a lie. God dang Cheetos. Yeah, so if we can, like, if I get to a point where I can make money on YouTube, I think I'll probably go back to doing long streams again. Because I won't have to deal with other stuff. Because, like, I used to stream, like, 6 hours. It was, like, 5-6 hours was, like, my normal. But now I have, like, a lot of stuff that I have to do on top of streaming and that. But we are, like, really far away from ever making money. Which doesn't bother me. Just means I'm not good enough. We'll get there eventually. I don't know how long eventually will be, but we'll get there. I'd donate if I could. It's fine, I don't... Like, the donate button there was... I set that up, right? Because, when I set up my streams, I just set up everything that the... Like, the video I was watching. I just did everything he did. So I set up a donate button. And then... I never used to, like, put it... Like, a link to it in the description or anything until I started doing, like, horror stuff. Oh, Cheetos. God dang it. And the only reason I put it in the horror streams, and then I started putting it in every stream, but the only reason I put it in the description of that was for... I had like a Scream thing, so when you donate, it would scream really loud. So that way you could like try and scare me if you wanted, which wouldn't be hard because jump scares scare me really easily. But that was the only reason I put it in those and started telling people about it. But even then, no one donated, so it was like kind of pointless. But yeah, it's just there because I set it up, and I might as well just put it there now that it's set up. But I don't care if people donate or not. It doesn't change the fact that I'm going to continue streaming. And because I'm too young to donate. Do you have to be a certain age to donate? How does that work? I guess I've never thought about it because I'm old. So I've never had that issue. But yeah, what I'm saying is it doesn't matter if you donate or not. Like, I'm still going to stream either way. So you just being here watching it and talking is good enough. You just watching is good enough. Like there's a guy, right? I always have one consistent viewer. And I've figured out that he just lurks. Because he never says anything. Unless he has said something, and it's only been like once. But there is a person that watches every single one of my streams. Every single one, from start to finish. They're here. I always have one consistent viewer. Right? And I'm pretty certain they don't say anything. Which doesn't bother me at all. Like, because they're watching. That's all. They like me enough to watch me every single stream. I don't care if they donate. I don't care if they say anything. Them just being here is enough for me. That means way more. Oh, trying to get comfy. Oh. Oh, man, my leg. My leg was like in a weird position that entire time. Okay. Oh, Cheetos! Cheetos are a lie. I think that's become a catchphrase of mine. Cheetos are a lie. Because they are. Load of shit. What I say. I'm still amazed that people find me funny. Oh man, I've like, I did it yesterday too. I've like weird burps. Me. God damn it. Oh, sheep. Oh, I can't wait for Assassin's Creed Shadow. I don't know why everyone's carrying on about it. Who gives a shit? I heard one person carry on that it wasn't realistic or something. Assassin's Creed used to be realistic or something like that. Assassin's Creed's never been realistic. What the fuck are you talking about? The motherfucker jumps off of like high-rise fucking buildings into hay. What are you talking about? See, what was it? Assassin's Creed 2? He fights the Pope who has like powers. Assassin's Creed 1, the guy at the end uses the apple and he's able to make clones of himself. It's never been realistic. It's been inspired by history. It's never been realistic. Has some things that are realistic, but other than that, it's mostly just inspired. The last fucking game had gods in it. Bro, people get hung up on the weirdest shit. But that, I looked it up. It's $200 for me to buy, like, on the PlayStation. I think it's $190 for the Ultimate Edition, where you get all the DLC and everything. But was it? I think it's Ubisoft. I don't think it's EB Games. I think it's Ubisoft is selling one for, what was it? I think it was $360, and you get all the same as the Ultimate shit, but you get a statue. It's like close to $400, and the statue probably isn't even that big. But they like fucking feel like, you know, charging $160 fucking dollars more, 180, whatever it is, just for a statue is worth it. It's ridiculous. So I'm probably gonna get the Ultimate Edition. Probably gonna spend the $200 to get that, because normally I always get the Ultimate Edition of every Assassin's Creed. So I get all the DLC and all that sort of shit. Even though like 50% of the time I don't even play the DLC, because I get bored of the new ones especially. So yeah, what is it, November? I think it's November. We'll be playing Assassin's Creed Shadow for sure. Hopefully it's better than Mirage. Completely random, unrelated question, but what do you think of furries? Do you mean furries as in the people, or furries as in the creatures? Because, like, if you're asking me, like, do I find Lola Bunny hot? The original Space Jam? Yes. The new one? No. The people? They're the, like, ones that wear, like, fursuits and stuff, right? Is that what we're talking about? Because, like, there's different degrees of furry, right? Like, people consider me a furry because I think, I think Lola Bunny in the original Space Jam is hot. And, like, Low Bunny is a hard smash for me. But, like, I don't go around wearing fursuits and, like, doing weird shit to animals. But then there is some furries out there that they just like wearing fursuits and don't do all the weird shit. And then there's ones out there that wear the fursuits and do the weird shit. So, like, ones that wear the fursuits don't do weird shit to animals, I'm cool with them. They're fine. You do you. There's probably some people out there that wear fursuits that don't do weird shit to animals that are, like, actually really cool people. But the ones that do the weird shit, yeah, fuck them. Zoophiles are disgusting. Is that what they're called? There's a name for it? No way. There's not a name for it, is there? Well, I mean, if enough people do it, there's eventually going to be a name for it, isn't there? Zoophile. Zoophiles? Oh my god, wait, what? Being fond of animals in general, or as pets, is accepted in the Western society. Okay. And is usually respected or tolerated. However, the word zoophile is used to mean a sexual preference towards animals. No way, there's a fucking word for it. Did I know this already? I just forgot? Which makes it a what? Paraphilia. What the fuck is paraphilia? Googling that. Paraphilia. Paraphilias are what? Persistent and recurrent sexual interest urges, fantasies or behaviors or marked intensity involving objects, activities, or even situations that are atypical in nature? What does that mean? Does that mean like having a kink for like thighs is a paraphilia? What's the extent of this? Because if that's the case, everybody's paraphilia. The zoophile thing. Hold up. Back to this. Some zoophiles may not act on their sexual attraction to animals. What? What? I feel like every person I've heard that's attracted to animals has acted on it. Okay. Whoops. Okay, well yeah, I'm not cool with them. Those guys can fuck off. But like, the furries who just wear the fursuits because they enjoy wearing fursuits, I'm cool with them. They're fine. And like, on top of that, right? Like, you can call me a furry, I don't give a shit. But like, I feel like people who find like Lopunny or like Lola Bunny hot, are they considered furries? Right? Because they're more woman than animal. You know what I mean? Like, they've clearly taken a woman's body and then just put animal stuff over the top of it. Because if that's also the case, that means that like a lot of Japanese men that like beast men in like anime and stuff, like the wolf girls and all that sort of stuff, and the cat girls, that means they're furries. People are only furries if they say they are. It's all by choice. Well, it's not really, is it? Because people just fucking call other people furries, don't they? But what's the extent? Hold up. I'm gonna Google it. Let's see what Google says. Because I'm curious now. What is the extent to where you are called a furry? Furries. Furries in Australia, what? Is that like a... Furries in school? What? Furry may refer to the state of being covered with fur. Ah, so it's not the attraction thing. Furry fandom, a subculture interested in non-human animal characters with human personalities and characteristics. Furry convention, a formal gathering of those who participate in furry fandom. Okay. Okay, so wait, then what? Then being attracted. Wait, I'm probably gonna regret googling this. What does it mean to be attracted to Lola Bunny? My search history is going to be all fucked up. Analysis: every character I've been sexually attracted to. What is this? Why am I attracted to Lola Bunny? What does it say? She was curvy, flirty, vivacious, sexy, and a hell of a basketball player. Oh, that's amazing. Lola embodies the classic girl next door fantasy that most guys will admit to having. Yes, but she's a bunny. Why did they sexualize Lola Bunny? The production team feared that she would appear too masculine and chose to emphasize her feminine attributes instead. Good choice. You made every young boy very, very hard. Oh my god, that's probably something I shouldn't have said. Here we go. Does thinking Lola Bunny hot make me a furry? What do they say? I'm not gonna lie, she's hot and I'm straight. What? What's that gonna... Are you a woman? I don't understand. I don't get that fucking answer. No, being attracted to women doesn't make you a woman. What? Being attracted to a man doesn't make you a... What are you talking about? So being attracted to furry doesn't make you a furry? Okay. So these people are saying that being attracted to like Lola Bunny and that doesn't make you a furry. So a furry is just someone who wears a furry suit. Interesting. Did not know that. So then that means that zoophiles are the ones that are attracted to animals. And they have nothing to do with furries. Really? It's just that they've also decided to wear fursuits. So they've tainted the furry community. I think we've gotten to the bottom of this. Has someone told the furry community this? They need to know ASAP. So yeah, oh, there's a fucking naked down there. So yeah, the zoophile thing, I'm not cool with that. But yeah, the furries, I'm cool with them. No, and you can't look at Low Bunny and not say she's not hot. Like, come on. Especially when she mega evolves, bro. Being furry can be all sorts, like having fursona. What's a fursona? Making their art and... Hold up. I'm gonna run to the sheet real quick. Where was I? Making their art and donating to charity. Zoophiles are attracted to... Not even gonna attempt that word. Animals therefore have sexual desires towards them. Is it to the human-like animals, or is it just they just attracted to animals in general? Because I feel like they're more just attracted to animals in general, right? People are going around giving furries death threats, or even killing them, making them kill themselves, all because of the zoophiles. Yeah, that's not right. Any animal? Yeah, that's what I thought. Furries are fine, leave them alone. They're not hurting anyone. The zoophiles are the ones hurting people. Leave the furries alone. It's the same with like drag queens. There's some bad drag queens out there that do bad stuff, but like most of them are cool. Just leave them alone. They're doing their thing, you're doing your thing. It doesn't disturb you. Like, it doesn't affect you in any way, just leave them alone. What's a fursona? Is that like... Is that their fursuit? Fursona is what the furry's character is? Oh. But they all look the same. They're all like that wolf-looking guy. From that picture I just saw. They all look kind of the same, they're just different colors. Here's a question. So Layla is my fursona? Oh, I can't even see it, it's so small. You followed me on Twitter, I'll have a look on Twitter after stream. So here's another question, right? So furries would mean that it's something with fur, right? What if you liked lizards? Or snakes? And you like decide your character to be like a snake or a lizard? Like Zentreya. She would be a furry, right? She'd be like... But it has to be with what's on their body. So like scales? Scaly? She'd be like a scaly? Is that a thing? And then on top of that, like birds, right? They have feathers, they don't have fur. So are they still a furry, or are they like a feathery. That doesn't sounds weird. What animals consist in the furry? Still a furry, they're all called furries? Even animals without fur? Oh, okay. So here's another, I suppose, stupid question. Is your fursona normally your favorite animal? Or is it just like, how do you determine your fursona? I'm gonna Google this. Is there like a quiz I can do? Interesting. What do I write? How to get a fursona. One of the easiest ways is to browse furry art sites like Fur Affinity. Yo, this art's dope. She's hot. Looking for something you like? Sounds hard. Isn't there just like a quiz I can do? How do I come up with a fursona? Let's see what this says. Pick an unusual animal. Why unusual? Fantasy creature or... Ooh, a fantasy creature. Ooh, I didn't even think of that. That means that you could possibly go with like a Smilodon, right? It could be... I have two of them. I've got Blossom, who is based off of my favorite rodent called the... Oh yeah, Chinchilla. Chinchillas are cute. And Layla is my favorite dog breed. Okay. But like, you could go with a Smilodon, right? Because a Smilodon would be dope as a fursona, and they still have fur. But like, if I was to go off my favorite animal, it'd probably be a kookaburra at the moment. Anything animal related? Yeah, well, I'm choosing Smilodon. Oh, if you don't know what a Smilodon is, I think the normal name is saber-toothed tiger. Hybrids included. Nah, Smilodon's pretty dope. I don't know what you'd mix Smilodon with. I always did say, right? If I was in like a fantasy world and I could have like a fantasy creature, like a mix of whatever, I wanted a goat creature, right? But I wanted it to have like a kookaburra head and beak, but with goat horns, and like a goat body with kookaburra wings, a kookaburra tail, and then have like the goat body and feet, right? But then, like, yeah, somewhere on its back have kookaburra wings, and its tail be a kookaburra tail, and its head be a kookaburra head, but with goat horns. That'd be like my ideal like fantasy creature if I was to like make one up. Sounds sick? I know. Sounds dope. And it would laugh like a kookaburra. Because kookaburra's laughs are the best part about kookaburra. Am I gonna get more sheep? But yeah, if I had to do a fursona, I'd do a Smilodon. And it would also be big enough that I could ride on the goat. The goat kookaburra. Kookaburra? That kind of make... That's not too bad. Kookaburra. Because if you put the K on goat, it'd just be coat. It'd have to be kookaburra. Hey Blake, how's it going? I've decided my fursona is a Smilodon. What is your fursona, Blake? Some examples on Twitter, if you like. Sure. That's if you have free time and you want to do it. I don't want to waste people's time with things. What do you want, dog? 51 more encounters, and then I'm gonna end stream, and then I'll hang out with you. Yeah? We can spend all the rest of the day together. Yeah. Oh. Have plenty of time, don't worry. Okay, what do you do? Do you work? Are you in school? Why do you have plenty of time? Oh, dog, your nose is cold. Holy crap. He just touched my tummy with his nose. Oh my god. Your nose is ice cold, bro. Like, just chill. Holy crap, that was cold. Are you gonna... What are you doing right now? You're being weird. Are you trying to get underneath the table? What are you doing? Yeah, you're too big to be doing these things. I'm homeschooled, but my education app isn't working. So I'm kind of free to do whatever till it gets fixed. Oh, fair enough. That's homeschool life. I was never homeschooled, so I don't know. Is it like easier than normal school? I feel like it's got to be, right? It's like the hardest part about school is dealing with other people, in my opinion. Boring? Oh, okay. You're probably different to me though. You probably like talking to people. I like talking to people like we are now, but talking face to face bothers me. Oh, I don't know if you were... I should explain. I have autism. Not like really bad autism, but I have just some things that, yeah. Like I'm not good with people, dealing with people face to face. Same with, I have issues with sound. That's why I don't really like music. Just certain things. So I'm not like, what is it? If you, I'm trying to remember, if you're high on the spectrum, you're like really bad, and if you're low, you're not as bad. I'm like on the lower end. So I just have like certain quirks. So yeah, for me, homeschool probably would have been alright. You know, most people like to socialize and interact with other people. Is that why you find it boring? Or do you just like get through your lessons too quick? At school due to bullies? Fair enough. I was a bully in primary school. So I would have been like, I don't know, 7 or 8 maybe, something like that. So I was like too young to understand probably what bullying was. But in like the later years of primary school and then high school, I didn't bully anyone. I actually helped people that were bullied. So I like did a complete flip. Probably because my brother was bullied a lot. But yeah, I'll admit it, I was a bully when I was young. Because kids are idiots. Kids are dumb. Kids don't know. When they're in high school, right, and they're bullies still, they know for sure what they're doing. But when you're in primary school and you're that young, you don't understand that you're bullying. What the fuck? There's 2 Cheeto birds here. What's happening? That's a first. I've never seen 2 Cheeto birds at the same time. I was pulled out after an incident. Mental health specialist there said I was being dramatic. I had to stop threatening the school when I was having a panic attack, begging to go home. Yeah. I don't know how. I don't know what to say. Because of my autism, I'm different. I'm trying to think of how to explain this. I don't think the way other people think. So, yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's in my brain. I'm trying to get it out, but I don't know how to word it correctly. Like, I never cared, really, about anything. So, I don't care about a lot. So if someone bullied me in school, I probably didn't care or didn't pay attention to the point where, like, to them it felt like, oh, I don't know, I was like tough or something. But it was mainly because I didn't understand and I didn't care. So like it's hard for me to relate to feelings like that. Does that make sense? Am I making any sense? Because not much bothers me. Right? I don't get bothered by like pretty much anything. I barely get mad, and when I do it's more like frustration, not mad. I barely get sad. I don't understand most emotions. I don't know if that makes any sense. But yeah, I don't know of a good way to explain how I am. So when people tell me things like that, I'm like trying to, because normally someone says something like that and a normal person empathizes, you know what I mean? I'm not sure if I have empathy, and if I do, it's like it's not like normal, like what normal people have. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I'm explaining correctly. It makes sense. I've always just been the black sheep, unincluded. Yeah, I want, like, the problem is I want to say things that will help or make you feel better, but I have no idea because I've never felt like that, I guess. Like I can't even, it's not even that, it's like my brain can't even understand how to even begin to feel like that. That's a better way of explaining it, I think. The best thing I can say is I'm the weird one, not you. Like, I've always been weird. My family's always thought I was weird. Because even things that like, that should make you really happy, I don't feel that either. Like, I'll be happy, but like, yeah, I don't know. So like, my mother always used to get mad at me, right? Because Christmas would come around or my birthday would come around and they would buy me the thing I wanted and it would be expensive or whatever. And they would give it to me and I'd go, oh, cool. Thanks. This is what I wanted. And that would be my reaction. And it would always make her mad because she would think I wasn't happy that I got the thing. But I was. I don't. It's like I don't know how to express it. Does that make sense? And that's the same with everything. Every emotion. I don't like know how to express it. Or even if I feel it. And now that I'm older and I've talked to therapists and stuff, I've come to realize it's because I'm autistic. It's most likely because of my autism that I think the way I do. And that's why my brain is the way it is. So, like, I understand being, like, the odd one out in your family, because I've always been that. But that's never bothered me. So that's where the extent of it goes for me. Because yeah, really, like, nothing bothers me. And if things do bother me, I just stop. Like, if I'm playing Elden Ring and I'm fighting enemies over and over and over again, and it's getting to a point where I've fought the same guy 200 times, and it's starting to make me mad, I won't yell or smash things or do anything like that. I'll just decide to stop and take a break. It's like there's been a couple enemies already that's happened. I've been like fighting over and over and over again. That's making me frustrated, so I've just stopped streaming and I'll continue fighting them the next day. Like that's the most you'll get out of me. Same if I find the shiny. When I find shinies, I'm not excited. I'm just like, oh cool. Or I'm relieved that I found it already. Yeah. My emotions don't work properly. But I still like want to say things to make you feel better, but it's hard. Ugh. And you think I would like know what to say, because I've known like one of my friends got bullied so bad in high school that she just left high school. I guess I could say like it's better that you're not there anymore, because then you don't have to deal with it. I guess that's good. Do you plan on going to college? Oh, that was 69. That was the funny number. Because, like, do people get bullied in college? Is that a thing? I don't know if I've ever heard of it. Then join the army, actually? Well, then when you come out, you can beat the shit out of all those bullies. I was going to say, I don't think anyone gets bullied in the army, but aren't like army instructors kind of bullies sometimes? With the way they act? Cheetos! Yeah, fuck you, Cheetos. I'd say they're bullies. I'd say they're trying to make sure you won't. What's up? Okay. I guess. But they're like bullies, like turn up to 1,000,000, right? Like they got up all in your face and scream and stuff. Saying that though, army men are pretty strong, so like clearly it works. Shouldn't fix what's broken. What ain't broke. I don't think I've ever once thought of joining the army. Is there a particular reason why you want to join the army? Also, what part? Because like there's different parts of the army, right? It's like the Air Force and the other ones. I've always been into it. Being a medic. Oh, okay. Wait. Do they teach you medical knowledge in the army? Or do you have to go to med school first and then join the army? How does that work? I'm in the army cadets now. I'm really enjoying it. Oh, okay. That's good. At least you found something you enjoy. How's the medical thing work though? Do they teach you like med school stuff in the army? You don't need to agree to join the army either. Oh yeah, I know that, but like what I'm saying is like the medical part. Would you need to go get a medical degree first? Or do they just like teach you that in the army? Oh crap. Oh no, my PPE. I've run out of PP. I need mother's help to restore my PP. You know, all sorts? Oh, okay. So they just teach you that stuff. That's good. Saves you going to like med school and that. Enough to be able to become a doctor or even a surgeon once you come out. Oh. So you're going to be like MASH in real life. Wait, you probably don't even know what MASH is. I just realized. I am old. Do you know what MASH is? Please tell me you know what MASH is. Oh, fuck you, bird. Oh, yes, and go get cuddles from mother. No clue. Oh, man. I'm not that old. God. Fuck off, pervert. Staring at children like that. MASH is a TV show. Really old TV show. Apparently. Where it's about like, they're army guys. But they're like the medical part. So it's like based around like, I think, is it considered tense? I don't even know. It's like based around like the medical part. It's like all the people in the show are like doctors, but in the army. I think the main guy's name is it Hawkeye? I think. I'm trying to remember that. Bro, it's been a long time since I've watched MASH. I just thought about that. I know you're that old. You don't sound that old. Like late 20s. Bro, I'm 30. I turned 31 this year. But I keep bringing up things that people don't know. Like MASH. Close. If you want to be like in the army and in the medical part, you should watch MASH. MASH isn't bad. MASH is a good show. I don't remember how many seasons it has though. I think it's a lot. Probably a lot. I'm googling this. When was MASH coming out? Why do I want to say it was like the 60s? MASH. Oh, I was close. 1972. It has 11 seasons. Are the people still alive? I think they are. Alan Alda was Hawkeye. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Cool. Yeah, there's 11 seasons of MASH. Oh, it was adapted from a novel. About 3 army doctors. Yeah, so just like follows these army doctors. Went from 1972 to 1983. Bro, it ended 10 years before I was born. Yet I know about it because my dad used to watch it all the time. Am I just realizing that, like, I know about all this old shit because my dad is old? There's a sheep down there and he has Cheetos. And I really want to run into him. But I'm worried that the sheep up here are going to stop spawning. Oh, well, you're a squirrel. Wait, what? Ah, squirrel spawned. Cheeto! Damn it. Stupid squirrel. So yeah, that's like literally a show about what you want to do. Hey. Yeah, I caught you. Stop licking my fucking lounge. Mr. Licksworth. Oh, fuck you, bird. God damn it. Sheep. How's your Shinylocke going? Good? Bad? Ugly? Oh, have you stopped it? Dog, why are you licking my toes? If it's not one, it's the other one. I'm being attacked. Suck it, nick it. How much training do you have to go through before you're actually like a medic? Is it a lot? Six shinies. Steenie yesterday? Oh, bro. Steenie's not a good shiny though. Few months? Oh, bro, that's like super quick. What? It's like way quick. But that's not like enough knowledge to like do surgery and stuff, is it? We're just getting nickets. You get more and more training every year. A few months at least. Oh. It's gradual. Okay. So it's just like the training's not all in one go. It's like sprinkled over time. Gotcha. I guess they'd have to like teach you how to use a gun and everything else as well on top of all that. So I guess that makes sense. Like, one of my cousins was in the army. I think I've said it before on stream. And he was in there for a while. For years. And when he came back, he was like showing off like all these like licenses he's got. He's got a license for a gun. He's got a license to drive a tank. He's got a license to drive like this like giant truck thing. Like he's got all these different licenses for things, and he was showing them off. He's like, "How cool is this?" I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Are you going back?" He was like, "No." I was like, "So these are pointless?" He was like, "Yeah." Then you got all these like licenses to do things that you can only do if you're in the army, like drive a tank. But he was like showing them off like they're like super cool, and they are. But like, once you're out of the army and you're not going back, like they're completely pointless. Oh my god. So glad we get so many sheep right now. 5 more encounters. Then we'll do 400 encounters tomorrow. Which will take... I'm going to say like 4.5, 5 hours. That's my guess. That's if stuff doesn't crash and everything goes smoothly. Guess I was a little bit off. We're gonna finish at like 3.5 hours. I was still kind of close though. I said 3 hours 45 minutes. Oh man, everything was going so smoothly. Why'd you ruin it? What? Huh? Basic training, then everyone becomes a Marine or choosing their job and training for their job. Oh. Why did that take so long to send? I have no idea. Send your complaint to YouTube? Maybe? I don't know. Die, Nickit. Bro, I was up at like 1 a.m. today, and I was like seriously considering streaming, just starting stream at 1 a.m. I didn't start till like, what was it, 6:30, something like that. So like, yeah, I was like gonna start like 5 hours earlier today, but then I didn't because it was like kind of cold. So I got back in bed and just laid there. I didn't go to sleep. I just laid there for like 5 hours because I was cold. I don't know what time we'll start tomorrow. Maybe the same time, maybe earlier. I don't know. Maybe later. Who knows? How long have I been on YouTube for? I haven't the faintest idea. I mean, I could probably look it up. Hold up. That was the last encounter. Okay, give me a minute. I'll look it up. Cause it doesn't like tell me or whatever. Oh, wait, maybe it doesn't anymore. It used to. Oh, there it is. Okay. 2014, right, was when I joined YouTube with this profile. Now I'm gonna go. I need studio. Hold up. I need YouTube Studio, and then we need my lives, and then I want to go... How do I go? Where is it? Is it date? Yeah. And then we want the opposite. Because that's 2018. That was my first live stream. It was in 2018. I want to say I probably started doing YouTube stuff in like late 2016, early 2017. Maybe. Something like that. Because I was uploading videos to start. All those videos are gone now because at the time I had intro, and there was a lot of people that were using the same song in their intro, and nothing was happening to them, and I wasn't getting any flack for it either. And I had like 200-300 videos or something with it. And then all of a sudden I started getting hit by copyright claims left and right. So I just deleted all those videos just so I didn't have to deal with it. But yeah, it was like a full year's worth of videos of a bunch of different games. I didn't keep any of the videos either. Well, I had them on a hard drive. I think I got rid of the hard drive. I don't know. I can't find them. So like, I don't even have any of the videos. Only 150 subs. That's because I don't do anything to like promote myself. You know what I mean? And I couldn't be bothered to like look into like analytics and all that sort of stuff. I just want to do what I'm doing now because I'm happy with what I'm doing now. So that's why my growth has been very slow. Like for the first, I don't even know how long. Like I started streaming in 2018, right? And I stopped in like 2019, I think, for a while because of like COVID and all that sort of stuff. I think that's when I stopped, I think, around then. And I only had like 20 something subs up to that point. And then when I started streaming again, I was only streaming and I wasn't uploading videos. Because like when I was streaming and uploading videos at the same time. I decided to just stream from that point on when I came back. And that was it. So I started streaming when I came back. I think it was like 2021? No, 2022? 2022, I think. When I started streaming again. But yeah, a lot of stuff came up in IRL with my nan. So I had to like... Well, I didn't have to, but I was like doing stuff with her. Helping her go to doctor's appointments and all this sort of stuff. So I didn't really have the free time to stream anymore at that point. So that's why I stopped for a while. But yeah, I started back up and then I think it's been a year and a bit now since I started again. Because I think we started we started back up in 2023, I think. Like around January, February, something like that in 2023. And then I said that if we got to 100 subs by the end of the year, I would do a 24-hour stream. And we did. But I did a 24-hour stream before that too. When we were around like 80. And we got to 100. And then I had to do another one. And when I was doing the one where we hit 100 at Christmas and New Year's Day or whatever, it was like the 31st to the, and it went into the 1st that I did that. We got like, I think from that stream we got like 30 subs. And then since then we've sat around like 150. So it's like weird. It was like really slow at the start. I would get like one sub like every couple months. And then like when I came back, it was like constant. I was constantly getting subs and it was like weird. It was strange to me. Mainly it was strange to me because I didn't change anything. I was doing the same thing that I was doing before. I'm doing now. I haven't changed anything. So I don't really understand why like people are subbing more now when I haven't changed anything. It's 1:15 in the morning for me. It's currently 10:15 for me. Oh wait, we're talking, so I should probably, I made this for this reason. What am I, an idiot? That way you can see your messages. So yeah. I don't know, it's all strange. But yeah, I don't do anything to like promote myself really. I just started doing TikToks here and there for a bit, but I don't even do that anymore. At the start, I was like, when I first started streaming, I started putting on Twitter, I would like tell people that I was streaming. And then I got to a point where I was like, I don't think it matters. I don't think anyone's seeing it on Twitter and coming over. So I just stopped. Oh, and then I think they also brought in the thing where they wanted people to stop doing it or something like that. So that happened too. But that was like as far as I went for promoting myself. But I also like being this small too. Because like I can talk to you like one-on-one like this, right? Whereas if I had thousands of subscribers, it'd be a lot harder to have one-on-one conversations like this. That's why I like kind of dread ever getting to like the point where like Purple Cliff. Like when I watch a Purple Cliff stream, I'm like, how the fuck does he read anything? That chat goes way too fast. I don't understand how he reads any of it. Then you look at Purple Cliff. Yeah, exactly. That's what I literally thought the same thing. Yeah, like I've seen he streams a couple times, and I'm like, the minute he asks a question like, "Oh, what should we name this?" It's like, pew, and it's like, holy shit, how's he gonna see any of this fucking shit? Unless like 100 people say the same name, he's not gonna fucking see any of these names. I don't even know why he asks anymore. He's better off just doing polls when he asks questions like that. But yeah. I like dread getting to that point. Because I like this time. Like, Simon can come in and I can talk to Simon for a couple hours. And someone else might come in, I can talk to them, like you or Blake. Or like I could play a game like we did yesterday. Was it yesterday? Where we were guessing... No, it wasn't yesterday, it was the day before. Where we were guessing shinies. It's easier. It is, but it's like... I like that it's like more personal, I guess. Like, you aren't just a sea of comments. You know what I mean? But you know, if you guys are speaking the truth and you think I'm funny, at some point, eventually I'm going to get to that point. And I'll try my best. You stop licking the lounge too. What's wrong with you two? But yeah, I actually do. I enjoy this slow growth that I've been on. I mean, since I've come back to streaming, it's been better than before I left. Simply because like there's actually been growth. Whereas before I left, it was like a sub here and there. Oh, and I don't know if the tags and all that sort of shit matter. I have no idea. I've also like been trying to figure out recently, like, does chatting in chat make my streams, like, make people see my streams more, or did likes make my streams get seen more? I don't know. Like, both of those confuse the shit out of me. Mostly funny. I'm so entertained watching your streams, even if it's just walking up and down a bit of grass trying to find a sheep with black silver fox. Well, I think the thing that makes this is the only thing I can think of. The thing that makes me entertaining is that uh I have random thoughts and random conversations about a lot of random things. Like, I don't think I've ever gone into someone, like another streamer's stream, and they've been talking about burning a pile of sheep and figuring out how long it would take those sheep to cook while being burnt alive. But I've had that conversation. I've also had a conversation about eating my dog. I've had that conversation several times. So, like, I think that's what I think people will enjoy. I think. And don't worry, you'll get plenty more because I have a lot of random thoughts. Especially out, like, throughout the day when I'm not streaming. I have so many, like, just absolutely batshit crazy thoughts. What do you want? You can't sit on me and my microphone's still in the way. My babies are being annoying. I think it's because they need to go out. Yeah, like, I think the most random shit possible. Like, I was thinking yesterday, if it is even possible for a dog and a cat to have a baby, and if they did, what would it look like? And then that led into which dog and which cat would you get together to try and make that happen? And that was I thought about that for like a solid 3 hours yesterday, like yesterday afternoon, trying to come up with like a plausible way for it to happen. Because I'm fucking weird. I'm just saying though, I've only been watching you for about 5 days. I've been so entertained watching your streams. Well, thank you. I would say I try to be entertaining, but really, I think the times where I am the most entertaining is when I'm just not thinking and I'm just doing things. Like when I'm like peak idiot is when I am funny, I think. I really like your accent as well. As corny as that sounds. Well, I don't think I have an accent, but you know, I guess I don't speak enough to enough like Americans and stuff to realize that I have one. But I assume I do. Oh, my head's really itchy. Oh, yeah. So when I'm like peak idiot, I think that's when I'm funny. Or when I'm tired. I don't think you've seen me yet when I'm like tired or like exhausted. Bro, the stuff that comes out of my mouth is unhinged. Like I've had conversations with my friends where they've texted me the next day to remind me what I've said because it was just mental, and they feel the need that I need to know what I said because it was mental. So yeah, look forward to the time where you get me when I'm tired. It's kind of like when you're drunk and you just don't have a filter, just things just come out. It's like that. So I'm gonna let my parents like to mimic it to remind me. I don't think my parents do anything like that. My mother calls me Dan. Does that on purpose because she knows I don't like it. That's like the most of like that sort of parental. Is it parental bullying? Is that even what it's called? That's like the most of that I get. I don't get mimicked. I don't think I say anything funny enough to be mimicked. It's not a mean way, more joking. Yeah, well, my mother like she does it because she knows I don't like it, but I'm not gonna be like angry about it because I just got used to it at this point. Like I'm assuming she will call me Dan until the day she dies. It's Dan and Dan the man. I get that all the time from her. No one else, just her. Oh, my sister thinks it's bullying, but it's not. We call her sis, me and my brother. We don't call her by her name, like ever. We have never called her by her name, and we will probably never ever call her by her name. She is sis to us. That's it. And she's fine with it until you're like in public, and then she doesn't like it. But that's another way that we're not trying to be mean. It's like ingrained in our brains now. Like I call my nieces, I call her Goose, right? I don't call her by her name, and I always call her Goose, even in public. And it's the same thing. She likes being called Goose. She's admitted it to my mother, but she doesn't like being called Goose when she's in public. Especially when she's, I do it all the time. When we drop off at school, I'll yell out the window, "Bye, Goose." She hates it. It makes me laugh. Like that sort of stuff. It's actually cute though. Uh, That that nickname came about because over here, if like a child is being like silly, we'll call them a silly goose. And she was like my mother used to always call her a silly goose, right? Because she was just a silly child. Which just turned into me just calling her goose whenever she was being silly. So I just call her goose instead of silly, and then I just kept calling her goose, and it just stuck, and now she's just goose. And I sometimes I'll even say to her like, "Where's Maverick?" And because she's like young and hasn't watched those movies, she's like, "Who?" Same thing here. Ah, okay. I thought maybe it was an Australian thing. So yeah, she's Goose, and my nephew's nickname is Grommet because he's always like he's dirty little Grommet. Like he has to be told to have a shower. Like he won't have a shower. Like if you don't tell him to have a shower, he will literally not shower for like fucking 2, 3 weeks. And he's always been like that. So he's Grommet. Yeah, if you left him alone, he probably would never shower. But yeah, is that technically like kind of bullying? That's why I called it parental bullying, because it's not like it's bullying, but it's not really bullying. My little sister's nickname is Lippy because she cannot keep her mouth shut for 5 seconds. I get that. If I had a nickname, that would probably be my nickname. Because like when I start talking, sometimes I don't shut up. Mainly because like silences bugs me. Like even now when I'm talking to you, whenever I stop talking and it's silent, if for some reason it bugs me. So I have to like keep talking. Otherwise it's gonna annoy me that it's quiet. I had a friend, his sister's nickname was Sook. The awkward silence, yeah, pretty much. Even though it's like it's not awkward, it's just silence, right? Like now, like if I stopped talking, it would just be silence. It wouldn't be awkward. It'd just be silence. But for me, it like bugs me to the point where I like have to keep talking. Can you stop licking everything? What's wrong with you? Yeah, my friend, his sister's name was Sook, her nickname. I I don't even know what her real name is because she was always called Sook. Uh, because she used to just cry all the time about everything. So she got the name Sook. My brother got the nickname Bluey because he's a redhead. Oh, and in school they used to call him Ranger because he's a redhead. So I have two dogs. I know that was random. You just keep talking about your dogs. It reminded me of my own. Oh, bro, I don't get me started on talking about my dogs. I could talk about my dogs all day. They're my babies. It's like if you like ask a mother about their child, they'll just talk, talk, talk. It's like that. Yeah, I love talking about my dogs. Oh, if I ever have to, so like normally I take a picture, like the day where I'm like, if I can't stream because something comes up, I'll take a picture of the dogs now and I'll use that while I'm like apologizing. I took a picture the other day while I was streaming, of them sleeping on each other, and I'm banking it for the next time that I can't stream. So look forward to that picture. I miss them, but it was better to rehome them. Sometimes it is. Like where I live, um, people would say that it's probably better off that I rehome mine because they're really big and we literally like one side of our backyard doesn't have a fence. Right. So like if I can put them out there and go to the toilet and then come back and they're still there. But that's because they've learnt that they're not allowed to go near that part where there's no fence. But I wouldn't be able to do that when I first got them because they would just leave because there's no fence there. Um, and like even like when I'm out there, sometimes they go over there and I have to tell them no, and then they just don't go over there again. But our house isn't like built for big dogs. It's built for like having like a small dog or like a couple small dogs. So yeah, we've had a couple people tell me that I should rehome them, but both of them have separation anxiety to the point where if like they're not with me, they would probably hurt themselves. One of my dogs a sheep herder now at a farm. Oh, Asta is a kelpie. That's literally what he's supposed to be bred for, to herd sheep. Like, he herds me sometimes. And he herds Panda all the time. She, like, she'll be walking down the back and he'll, like, herd her to where he wants her to go. But he, like, herds me in the house. Or tries to. That explains why they're always there. Always there during streams. Oh, yeah. Like, I've had streams where I've locked him out of the room. It was a couple weeks ago. I think it was, who was it? I can't remember if it was Astra or Panda, but I locked one of them out the room. And they just bang on the door with their foot and their head. They bang on the door and they sook like crazy until I let them back in. But last year sometime, I don't remember when it was, I was out all day. I wasn't planning to, but I think I left at like 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I didn't get back till like 6 p.m., something like that. And when I came back, there was like blood on my floor in my room and it had dried. And I was like, what is this? And I thought, this is weird. And I cleaned it up. And then I was looking at my dogs. I'm trying to figure out like why there was blood on my floor. And my dad said, oh, I seen her chewing on something, right, Panda? And so I was looking at her and I'm like, what was she chewing on? It was they're like thumb nail? That's what I call it. They're like thumb on their front feet, like nail on the side of their foot. She had chewed that completely off. Like just completely off. And she was bleeding. And I assume just licked it until it stopped bleeding. I don't know. But yeah, just sat in that spot. Just like it was a big puddle of blood. Like it wasn't a little puddle. And yeah, just bled everywhere. Just because I wasn't home. And that's what she decided to do. And then I think Dad said when he saw her chewing, he told her to stop. And she stopped. And then he had to keep an eye on her because she kept trying to chew. It was crazy. Yeah. That's how bad her separation anxiety is. If I'm gone for the entire day, she hurts herself. So yeah, they're probably better off like not living in this house because this house is too small for big dogs. But sending her to someone else at this point, she would probably try and kill herself. She's gotten too attached to me. To the point where like she doesn't even like being in another room. If I leave the door open, right, to this room, she will sit in this room with me. Even when it's hot. Like she won't go and sit outside somewhere or go sit with someone else. She'll sit in here with me. Same with him. He does the same thing. He's worse though. Like he doesn't hurt himself, but like he wants to like sit in the toilet with me. He just wants to be everywhere with me. I really need to go. It's nearly 2 a.m. Oh yeah, I'm ending stream. The fuck was that? I don't know what that banging noise was. But yeah, my dogs are bad. Bro, you right? I just heard you like hips crack or whatever. What the fuck? You're not that old. You're only like 6, 7. Anna's like 9. Makes sense if her hips cracked. What? Be here for the stream tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be streaming the sheep again. I'm gonna do 400 encounters. I might try and start earlier, but like don't hold me to that. Depends on like when I actually get up. Because I don't look at my phone in the morning. And recently it's been like I look out the window, right? And I wait for it to like start to get light. And before winter, it would start to get light at like 5 a.m. 4, 5 a.m. I wait for it to start to get light and I get up and it's like 6:30. Coming up on 7. I'm like, oh shit. If I knew that, I would have got up earlier. Because I don't want to look at my phone. So I'll try and get up earlier tomorrow. Because I'm awake all the time. I'm just not moving. So I could get up earlier and start streaming. I'm just An idiot. Close that. Okay. Oh. If you're ever wondering where my outro to all my streams comes from, that comes from my videos. Because I used to do it in all my videos, and I just started doing it in my streams too. I just stuck. I just do it all the time now. What is this? Huh? Why am I getting notifications for things that I've... What is that game? Never even heard of that game. Do I own that game? What? I don't own that game. Why did I get a notification about doing an update for it? I don't own it. Or is my computer breaking? What is happening? Anyway, I'll be doing Pokemon again tomorrow. And then maybe Elden Ring the next day. Because it looks like Simon's going to, like, explode if I don't play it soon. If you guys enjoyed the stream, leave a like. If you would like to see more, subscribe. But, till next time, hooroo.